You need a website.
I need a
Why not do
website.
it yourself?
Oh my
With
God, my
Wix,
ears
you
are
can
bleeding.
create your own professional
I need a website now.
Get ready, 'cause here I come.
One last thing, I'd like to introduce our new social media manager,
Ah.
Lily.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that wonderful commercial. That was.
website.
Why am I?
Yourself.
Oh my God, my ears are bleeding.
Your own professional
I need a
website.
website now. That was. This is me trying to figure out.
One last thing, I'd like to
I do apologize for that. I forgot I had two things open. Hey, jerf snerd. Just snerd. Snurper nerd. So, for you guys who don't know how this works, we are doing a. This is me trying to figure out. This is me not muting myself like a dingleberry. We're doing a live stream, of course. And what I do on this live stream is I have a wheel that I spin. My wheel will tell me, "Hello, love. How are you doing?" My wheel, yo, dude, been since a while since I dropped by house. Things good, Mad Mike, Slim Razor, hey. And if you remember from the other night, my test went well. Good. So, for those of you who don't know how the stream works, we're doing a live stream where I'm going to go over your personal channels and see what we can do to fix it. Now then, SND. Every letter is separate. Thank you for correcting me, Jerf. Or is it JEFRSND? Oh, SND has every word separated. Well, that makes no sense. Why is your stream showing like 1,000,000 tabs? Because reasons? 1,000,000 tabs? Oh, that's because I'm streaming myself. Can you review my channel, please? 3 weeks and no luck so far. Oh, man, GG. Ow. My thing likes to see this. Okay. Hosted by you. Yes, can you look at mine, please? All right, so here's how I'm going to do it so I don't lose track of y'all. I do have some people in here who definitely help me out. I'm hoping I'd have my dudes in here, but if you need me to go over your channel, this is how we're going to do it. Hit the number 1, press enter, and I will add you to my Wheel of Doom. My Wheelie of Doom is me going over your stuff. It's everyday bro with that Disney Channel flow. Hey, you noise. Come to see if it was George again. Are we going to use the new spinner? Not this week, ROTG, but I want to introduce your spinner next week, which is going to be a really good week for me. I'll tell you why. All right, so don't spam it. Don't spam it now. I can see it when you press it once. You don't need to spam it. I promise you don't need to spam it. All right? But if you spam it, you might get in trouble. So that's something you don't want to do, okay? You don't want to spam in a chat. All right. I'm taking names. I'm making a list. I'm checking it twice. A Slim Razor. Oh, it's hard to get your names. Okay. So let me give you guys a quick hint. I'm going to be going over these are the 2 rules of this channel. Well, it's not this channel, but these reviews. These are 2 rules. I'm going to give you guys the 2 rules of this review. First rule is you have to be here. That is the first and foremost number 1 rule. You have got to be in this stream in order for me to go over your channel. Second rule, the wheel is not biased. Anything it says has got to go. So, just keep that in mind as well. I want you to know that. So, I'm purposely using the wheel to make it so it is non-biased, all right? Making sure I don't have doubles on here. All right? And ZZ. That's a good way to start it. We're going to start it like this. This is how it starts. All right. So, we're going to apply the wheel changes, and this is what we're going to do. All right. Rule number 1. Corin, no, bad Corin. Ever since you helped me with my channel, I've gained 3 extra subs, so thank you very much. No problem, dude. All right, so we're about to spin this wheel. We're going to land on a name, and this is what's going to happen. We're going to go over your channel, all right? All right. ZZ, which is odd because you were the last person I put on. I'm going to remove you from the list because I'm going to be going over your channel. ZZ, please step on up. Arturo Picasso, I'm putting you on the list. That's how quick that filled. All right, Zedzy, I need to know if you're alive, because I will check. Ow! I'm going to check to see if you're here. So if you're not here, a timer starts. Ari Aardvark. Hey! So that's the rule. I'm going to call on you, and if you're not here, I'll skip you. And that you ain't going to like that. Merker. Okay, Zedzy. He's here. Good. All right. There we go. So I'm going to go over Zedzy's channel, and while I do that, please keep in mind that I probably will not see it if you press number 1. So let me keep that. I already got you on there. Oh, and this is a different person. Start the timer. No, he's here. Zedzy's here. I am alive and well, sir. Okay, so let's go over your channel, Zedzy. First, I'm going to give you some props. That is a really cool-looking banner you got there. Hello, can I be on the list too? All right, Toothless. I'm just going to add Toothless, but guys, keep in mind, stop moving the chat on me. I'm trying to capture names. All right, just keep in mind, after this, I will not be taking another person until I ask again. So just keep that in mind, because I want to be able to focus, because I've been getting a lot of comments saying I don't focus enough, so I'm going to be focusing what I do. All right, I was about to go to sleep, but I will stay. You bet stay, because I'm going to be asking you questions, and I want to hear an answer back. All right? All right, Aries on twice. What is this nonsense? Look at that. You snuck on there, you sneaky sneak. All right, so that being said, let's go over your banner real quick. I'm really digging the banner. It's got this really cool, like, sort of what am I looking for? It's a music style, and I'm not even thinking about it right now. But it's really cool looking, and I really like that. And it's simple, yet it does everything I want it to do for a banner. It tells me everything about you. You kept it nice and neat and clean. You didn't put any social media on it or none of that extra there. You did a really nice job making it nice. And you kept the branding over and kept it on your icon as well. So congratulations on that. Now let's talk about your channel. Now then, you have 4 videos, which means you just started, which isn't an entirely bad thing, where I'm going to find out if you just started. You have not just started. You actually haven't uploaded in forever. So that being said, I'm gonna talk to you about that. We're gonna focus on that. Hi there, DGtronic. Hey, Lewis Pandit. So that being said, let's talk about that. There is a huge issue about disappearing. Oh wait, this is backwards. Okay, you have it in popular uploads, and that's the thing. You want to put your uploads on your front page. I'm seeing popular uploads, which the first thing I see when I'm looking at popular uploads is I see 9 months, and that tells me and then 3 more 9 months, and it says you haven't uploaded and you only have 4 videos uploaded. So can I tune up my volume? Sure, I can. I can crank this volume to like 1,000,000, and your ears will bleed, and I will be fine, but you will not be. But speaking of what I was saying, you want to put your upload, your row on your front page, because again, I was misled by the popular uploads, which you should also keep there. But you have a newer arm stand, right? Yes, I do. It's doing its own thing. I gotta tighten this thing. I don't know how to do it, but I'm gonna figure it out. Ooh, I'm gonna figure this thing out. It's gonna know so much. This arm stand was pretty cheap. I paid like $20 for it. But anyways, as I was saying, see, this is what I mean. I get distracted. All you need to do is something shiny go past me, and I'll get distracted real quick. But you want to put your uploads on your front page. Your channel's still newish, so I would say after about your 15th or 20th video, try to make a quick little channel trailer to tell people what your channel's all about. Speaking of about, let's go to the about section. And there's none. So my channel is dead before it even started. All right, and a good way to start on that. You want to be more positive when you're putting in your thing. Hey, Mixture Gamer. You definitely want to stay more positive when you're putting your about section around. I would say start working on it. Hey, Predator Apache. Congratulations, Mixture Gamer. I have a few vids privated, but I might take them public again, so I have more videos, as it takes me a while to make vids. We're going to touch base on that for a second stream. Yeah, this stream is lit. Hey, guys, since we got 32 people watching, I'm expecting to see like 32 likes. But here I am, like, totally sitting here looking at 18. What is the deal with that? What's the deal with that? Okay, but that being said, you want to really work on your description, really talk about your channel, talk about what made you want to start YouTube, what made you even want to make a channel. what am I to expect on your channel, and what is your upload schedule? Right now, it's a little abysmal, but that can be fixed. You can fix that. But let's take a look at the other two things I like to look at on people's channels and see if they attach. Your Twitter attaches and your branding goes over, so good job on that. And let's check out this. Okay, so I want to say you probably want to start using more of your Instagram. This is a really cool little photo. I'm not going to lie. I like that. Of course, everyone's allowed to participate. And as I said, when I ask again if you want to be put on the wheel, I will put you on the wheel. But I always have to take a break so I don't get too distracted. Hey, Ace, Ack 812 Seinfeld. You're bored. Well, I'm sorry. That being said, I like that you have your YouTube URL connected here too. So I mean, like if someone's looking at it online, they can click on it. So that's good. Let's go back to your channel. So really fill out this about section. You're not going to have playlist only because you only have 4 videos. Now then here's where a big issue you're running into right now is, though you have videos privated, there is nothing really showing any heartbeat or life between 1 week ago and 9 months ago. There's a danger with disappearing for that long, and that's also losing subscribers. Not only losing subscribers, losing interest, but losing headway on YouTube. YouTube judges how your upload schedule is working and tries to promote your stuff based on that. If you start stopping, or you like stop completely and disappear for several months, that turns into an issue. So just keep that in mind. You don't want to disappear that long. The other thing you want to look at when you're doing these types of videos where it looks like you're doing Call of Duty, I think, it's got to be Call of Duty. That totally nuked town. But when you're doing Call of Duty or any type of thing, you want to work on those thumbnails, because the last thing you want to do is just take still images from the actual gameplay and those default images that YouTube usually gives you when you upload a video, and really work on those thumbnails. Yo, Leonore, how you doing? But you definitely want to focus on making some thumbnails that are unique to your channel. Maybe adding some extra additional things. I wish I had some someone I usually, he does a really good job because he does a lot of these games. I'm going to I was hoping it would pop up with I think it's like Super Slendy. That's not it. When I figure it out, I'm going to show you guys who I'm talking about. But he does a really good job. It's another 2-minute long intro. This should be fun. Yeah. As I said, he does a really good job making thumbnails for his channel, and I would have to say I'm deleting some of my videos, then doing some edits, then I'm done. I'll look at my channel. It's all a wheel. So how does one get on the wheel of R4U? I've been trying to make my own thumbnail style, but I haven't quite found it yet. It's really hard. I usually say just try to take advantage of what other people are doing and use it as an example to work on your own particular things. I'm trying to find this dude's thing. He does a really good job with like Call of Duty and Battlefield type things. Give me a second. I'm gonna find him. Or not. He's not in my thing. Well, that's a pain in the butt. Okay. Well. Oh wait. President Slendy. Maybe if I do it, give me a moment. Okay. There we go. That might give me. There we go. Here's the guy I'm talking about. I've gone over this guy's channel several times, and he does such a good job with his thumbnails. I want you to take a look at it. We don't do that in here, Jerf SND, just to tell you. But he does such a good job with his thumbnails, and they're all unique. Every last one of them is different. So you could use this as an example, because this guy does a really good job with his thumbnails. Just keeping that in mind, too. But going back to your video, let's actually watch one video.
My name is...
So there's certain issues with the I'm not sure if the music is copyrighted, so I'm just gonna mute it. But the other thing I'm looking into right now is your bit rate seems a little low on this video, and it's at 720. But I think I'm seeing a lot of like artifacts in your recording, so your bit rate might not be set too high. The other thing I want to say is always be careful with the music you choose, because I'm not sure if this music is using is copyrighted. Nice shots though, but the other thing I want to mention is I think your title your title could use a bit of work. It just says clips number 1, and the issue with saying clips number 1 is clips of what? Yeah, if I look at the thumbnail, it's going to tell me, but it's not really a searchable name. All the stuff that you type into your channel, every last thing goes right into your metadata and is actually searchable content. So you're just saying clips 1 is not going to make it a really easily found thing. The one thing I'm going to definitely say you're going to want to work on is work on the title. Like this would be like epic sniping shots or epic headshots using whatever gun in Call of Duty. I don't even know which one this is. I've lost count. I did check the song and it isn't copyright. Well, we're gonna use we're gonna stay safe, and I'm just gonna mute it for right there. Now, the other thing I want to talk to you about is your tags. Again, speaking about metadata, tags are very important, and a lot of people have an issue trying to figure out what tags to use. And a lot of one thing I would recommend is you get a hold of Heartbeat and check out and see what other people are using for tags. And if you don't have Heartbeat, what you can do is you go to a person's video and press Control U. That's going to show you their tags. Right here you see Property OG video tag. Now these 3 things that you use here are actually searchable material for your channel. How do you view your metadata? You just press Control U on anyone's page, or right click and say view source, and it's going to show you this information. But that being said, the information that's being put here is searchable information. However, words like clips are going to be it's going to be a large search. So to give you, let me give you an example. I'm going to open up another YouTube tab here. This is because this in this world, tabs is where we live. So I'm going to type in the word clips, and you'll realize that the word clips reveals 147 million results. Now that is a lot of results, and let me put it to you in my favorite thing to put things into people's perspective, in the form of math. So that'd be 1 divided by 147,123,123, and that will yield a 6.802721088435374 to the negative 9th power, which literally means you have a 1 in 147 million chance of being found just with the sole use of the word clips. So you're going to want to expand that as much as possible. And I would definitely Heartbeat's actually only for Google Chrome, I believe. So it wouldn't be used for Edge, and I recommend downloading Google Chrome or Firefox or anything except Edge. But that's also something I want to tell you about. The next thing I want to say is when it comes right down to your description, there's no description. So the description is also searchable information. Hey, Dissectra. It's also searchable information. That's something you want to look into, is your description as well. Because I'm going to show you again on your source code. This is all stuff that shows up next to the video name. You'll see your description, which is right here. OG description. This is also searchable information. Stay connected. Then just this. It tells me nothing about your actual video. You definitely want to you definitely want to work on that, only because that's all searchable information for your channel. You want that information. You got 100 characters to fill in there, and that is the first 100 characters is absolutely crucial, and then you fill in the rest of it by using the description of the game, by talking about your experience in the game. But you want to make sure the most important part at the beginning of that is the description of the video, and that is absolutely important. So to demonstrate how important it is, I'm going to do another thing. So I do these streams a lot, and this is my favorite thing. So I type in Honey Pop Game Dev. That's it. Now then, what's going to pop up should be a video of me interviewing the Honey Pop developer. I'm gonna search a more friendly one. Honey Pop Dev interview. There we go. And there is an interview with me, actually, with Ryan Coons, who is the developer of Honeycam and Honey Pop Studios. Honey Pop and Honeycam Studios. And the words dev interview is only partially shown in the actual description. The words developer, interview, and Honey Pop are all put into the description part of this video. So it's going to make it really easy to find. So just keep that in mind. Hey, Stuffy! All right, so just keep all that in mind when you're putting stuff together. That all of that information, and this goes for all of you, because I'm hoping all of you will be taking notes right now. All of this information is very important to fill out. It's about to rain by me. So that being said, my big thing right now for you, I'm going to give you my final summation, if you would. You have 84 subscribers at this very point in time, and I'm really glad that some of them hung on for you for as long as you disappeared for. But I'm going to want to start working on tags. Going to want to start working on descriptions, titles, thumbnails, and the most important part is your upload schedule. You got the very good startings of a video site here, a good video site. A channel with the artwork on it, but you need to work on the rest of it as well. And believe it or not, just showing that you care is enough for people to understand and want to be able to be a part of your channel. So just keep that in mind. Your positive mental attitude towards your own channel reflects and shows. And when it looks like you don't care, it's hard for people to follow behind you and want to care as well. So I hope you took some information from this. I'm glad you connected some of your social media right here. But thank you very much for sharing your channel with us. Guys, if you're interested, go check out his channel. And if you're interested into some interesting shots. Also, please, next time you record, watch your bit rate. I would put it, because it's 60 frames per second for any Call of Duty game, I would put it at 60 frames per second. I know it's gonna make your CPU run like I don't know, a mouse on a wheel, but it's very important. Also, up your bit rate to about, if it's not being streamed, to about 3,500. So just keep that in mind too. So that is my recommendation, sir. Thank you very much for sharing your channel with us. All right. So I need whoever needs me, whoever is not on the list, I'm going to be very specific about this. Whoever is not on the list and wants me to go over to the channel, please press 1 in the chat. Do not spam. All right. I will wait. Also, don't forget to hit the like button. That is very important for these streams. Also, keep in mind, if for some reason for some miracle on 34th Street that I don't get to your channel, which is very likely today, doodle, no problem. But if for some reason yes, you are. Thank you very much for being honest about that. For some reason I don't get to you today. I also do these on MGN every Tuesday. I also do these on my own channel every Wednesday or Thursday. This week, I'm actually going to be on time with it and do it on Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. And just keep that in mind when I'm putting stuff, when I'm doing these. So there's always time for me to go over your channel. But I always say, if you're going to do it on my channel, don't just subscribe to me to have me go over your channel. As much as I appreciate the sub, I would always appreciate it if you enjoy the other more of my content just channel reviews, because I do a form of entertainment. As you can see, I try to entertain you guys as I'm doing this. No problem, Zedzy. And thank you very much for sharing your channel with us, and I hope you walked away with some information here. So now that I think we got everyone on the list that said 1, by the time I asked the future house, you're supposed to hit 1, dude. What is up with that? Ooh, it's a thunderstorm. So guys, I'm going to give a quick heads up. If for some reason the lights go out here, most likely the lights will go out here. And that means no electricity for me. But there's a small chance that that's going to happen. Very small chance. And also, if you guys see me putting names on there and I accidentally put it on twice, please tell me. Yeah, Zynexo, I did put you on a list. Alright, so that I'm cutting off the list right now. We've added enough people. I'm pretty sure there's people on here who have disappeared at this point in time. And also, guys, keep in mind. Oh, it's Lewis Pandit. Stop moving. Stop moving. Stop moving. Thank you. Oops. Too much information. So that's it. I'm done. I'm done taking in people's stuff officially now. But keep in mind, if you are not here and I call upon your name, thou hath been booted from the list and shalt be gone over at a different time. But you must be here. And the other thing is, that is pretty much it. You just have to be here. Also communicate with each other in the thing. And as I'm going over people's channels, please, by all means, take some notes for yourself, too. All right, so that being said, let's go ahead and spin that wheel. Spin that little, spin it. Go ahead and spin that wheel. Spinning it. The future house has been selected. J Food Reviews, how are you doing? All right, so future house, where's the house? I know you've been saying stuff. I seen it. I seen it a couple times. He had the sad face right next to it. Congratulations, Super House. Not the Super House, the Future House. I find a lot of channels that have the word name super in front of it. I don't know. Has not uploaded for 3 weeks. Demkeys! Why? You're my faithful person. Boom. Good. Good. You better be here, Future. All right. So as I said, guys, keep in mind the wheel is non-biased. Also keep this in mind if you want me to go over your channel as well. And I don't get to you tonight. I don't use a wheel on MGN and I don't use a wheel on my own channel. So keep that in mind as well. So Future House, let's take a look. It looks like you're playing music. I feel like this is a music channel and I get straight music off just looking at everything. So if it is a music channel, if it is in fact a music channel, you have successfully been able to show me that. So thank you for that. Stuffy just ratted you out, Demkeys. But yeah, if this is a music channel, I can definitely tell by looking at it. Now then, because you have a little amount of videos, you only have 6, which is fine because music takes a little bit to make, and I completely get that. I would expect usually it is free to use, so okay, cool. But music is a little expensive to make, and I get that. I would say if you're going to make a music channel, well, actually, yeah, you should probably upload maybe once every 2 weeks, or you could upload music once a month and show a process of video in the 3 interturning weeks. That way you're not having any issues of like empty space. That way you're like you could even like be live streaming you putting something together, but never give away the whole thing. Just think about that. That way you're never having any dead time. Now then, the other thing I want to mention is when you're putting together your front page, especially for YouTubers or any type of person. No! Why did you delete all your videos? But that being said, I would say I know you're not going to have a channel trailer yet, but I do advise one at about 10 or 15. You upload it weekly. So that being said, I would say because you only have a few videos up, put it in a vertical column type of deal. So to make it just a little bit more interesting to look at, and it also gives you a chance to read everything, read all the descriptions next to it. So it makes it look a little bit more clean and a little bit more full. But let's go to your about section. The Future House weekly uploads for your Future House needs. All right, so it's cool you put your schedule there, but I want to see why me canal. Me canal, your channel. What about your channel and my channel? That's what it says. I'm sorry, my translator in my head can only do like 3 languages, so I do apologize. The future. Okay, so right here, I want to see what your purpose is on YouTube. Why did you make this channel? Why do you find it so important to share your music with everybody? This is the type of stuff people like to see. And I see you got your music schedule here as well. Also, maybe put it in like what type of software do you use? People are always interested in knowing what you're using. Like, do you use Fruity Loops? Some people do. Don't judge me. I don't use it because I don't have the confargling comprehension. I don't have that comprehension. You know, the guy Stuffy who skipped a week of uploading. Why, Stuffy? I'm not too creative for these things. Well, I mean, again, you can always look at other people's channels for inspiration on what to write about. I mean, like, I stick to this gun. If I always invite everyone, if they want to use like a segment or a piece of my stuff as an example of what to do, you can, and I give you permission to do that. Just don't copy it word for word, because then there's going to be thousands of us with the same description, and it's going to get weird.
Huh, this one just looks like this guy, so this one looks like Frosted Fricks. They all look like Frosted Fricks. Maybe Frosted Fricks wasn't the original guy. I'm not the guy.
Okay, but that being said, so you want to get into social media, especially with the area of expertise you're in, which is music. Social media is your bag, baby. You want to put your links right here, and for your social media, I want to see SoundCloud, I want to see Instagram, and I want to see Twitter. You definitely need all 3 of those. Those are absolutely important. Definitely 100%. Okay, so just keep that in mind. We've already went over the fact that your upload schedule is a little wonky, but try to keep on track with that as much as possible. I see you did good, but then something happened. But let's talk about the other thing that I'm going to give you good props on, and I love to give people props where props is due. First thing, your channel art is excellent. Your channel art's pretty cool, dude, and I like everything that you're doing on your channel. Your channel art is amazing, and I love this. I love all of this. This is really good stuff. I mean, normally I don't say keep it repetitive, but you made the background of it so interesting to look at that it makes me want to click it, and that is good. That is an example of good channel art. I don't know who did your logo, but it looks really good, so I'm going to give you credit where credit's due. Now, guys, normally I correct people on this stuff, but he did a good job with his channel art. And again, normally I'm opposed to making something the center perspective on everything, but it actually works. So, good job on that. Awesome. Let's listen to some music. I'm always good at listening to some music. I'm gonna turn it down so our ears don't blow out. All right. Here we go. Nice. Okay, good job. Good job. Good job. That's some good music. That's some good music. If this is all your own stuff, that's pretty I like it, dude. I do. I can appreciate this type of music. And I need you to get to my Discord. After this, we need to talk. But that being said, this is really good stuff. This is really good stuff, Future. I can appreciate good music. I really can. And I'm glad you put a visual here, so it's not just a still image. So that's also pretty good. So good job, dude. Now I'm gonna tear you apart. There it is. There's the sandwich. It's a one-sided sandwich, but now I'm gonna tear you apart just on other things. So let's talk about your tags. So that's the one thing I was making note of it while I was listening to the music, because it's pretty dope. Your tags seem a little lacking. You have 500 spaces to use for your tags. Tag this thing up. But the one thing I definitely want to talk about when it comes to tags is don't spam it. So in other words, if you find a musical genre that you want to use for your tags, definitely, I would say definitely try to see what other people are using for tag. Take it in and start and use it as an example. The only thing is don't use their name. So let's say I don't want to use this guy as an example, but hypothetically, and I'm not a big fan of his music, but hypothetically, let's say, and I know this isn't the genre you're working with, but let's say for some reason you decided to go down the roads of Skrillex and you look up his YouTube videos. Hold on, I'm not advising this, and you see video, you see his music, but it says Skrillex EDM or Skrillex drop the bass. Don't copy the ones that say Skrillex in his name. Take the idea of the EDM or Skrillex and then imply your own name into it. That would actually benefit you. So look to see what other people are using for like Future House, and you might benefit you in expanding your tags a lot more. But going on, excuse me. Okay, I just exposed you. I'm going to do 3K sub giveaway. Congratulations, Merker. Don't be a tomato. Okay, with the same songs. So cool. Okay, so let's talk about your descriptions. Amazing track by Basalto. Remember supporting us by subscribing. Okay, that's good. For music, it's really hard to write a good description. Maybe after that, start talking about the process of putting that particular music together. That way you can... I know it's the genre, not the artist. Don't worry. I actually understand that. I get that. I know that. I'm just saying, let's say you're using that music. So don't worry. I get that. I'm not, like... I don't know, if I were to sit there and go James Hetfield playing acoustic guitar, okay? I'm going to use that as an example. I play acoustic guitar, but I'm not going to put James Hetfield in my tags because I'm not James Hetfield, if that makes any sense. I know Future House is the genre. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so that being said, maybe put in the process of you putting stuff together. Now then, I'm going to get you on something else. And that's right here. This is where I'm going to get you. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people that have commented on your video, and you didn't comment back. You've got to talk to your peeps. These people are obviously love your music, and they want to hear more. Communicating with them, not just leaving likes and loves on their stuff. Communicating with them, knowing that they're a basic fandom of you, makes them feel closer to you. You want that closeness. You definitely do. The closer they feel to you, the better. The absolute better. And that is so important, especially when it comes to YouTube in general, but music absolutely. When people are trying to talk to you, when people are communicating with you, you definitely want to make that like your number one focus is to comment back to them, because they want to know that, oh my God, this artist likes me and wants to talk to me and stuff. So that's how you get them to come back. You want them to come back. And that goes for all of you, not just artists, but like YouTubers as well. Us as YouTubers, we have to communicate with our fans. We have to communicate with people who are commenting in our channel. Though I know sometimes I let some slip through the cracks, but I will always go back and comment on them eventually. So just keep that in mind as well. So thank you, dude. Thank you. What is this? Why is this? I bet my kidney's something. I must have accidentally hit something. Anyways, so my final summation to you, good sir, let's go back to your front page, is probably put all these in a vertical column type thing like I have on my own personal channel. You do that by going here and pressing this, whatever you're going to put there, like that's your upload section. You hit uploads, then vertical list, and that's how it's going to pop up for you, okay? It just makes it look a little bit cleaner. It makes your front page look a lot more full. Going back to you, I love the thumbnails. Don't change that in the slightest. Keep that type of process continuing, because that is good. Also, dude, your music is a blast. Your music is a blast. Definitely. I do enjoy the music. Your thumbnails are awesome. The things you got to work on now. Your upload schedule, because I caught you. Your upload schedule. Work on your description. Get on that social media, dude, and definitely put your social media into your description as well. I saw it there, so if it's in your description there, put it on your about section. Really fill that about section out, and definitely fill out that description on your channel as well as those tags, because remember, metadata means everything, and that's how people find you, especially with putting up awesome music. So just keep that in mind. And dude, thank you very much for sharing your channel with us. It is actually pretty dope. If you guys want to listen to some dope music, go ahead and check it out. It's not bad. So dude, thank you very much for doing that for us. It was pretty cool and a lot of fun. And yeah, also get a hold of me after the stream, because that's something we're gonna need to do. We're gonna need to talk. All right. So we gonna need to talk, especially if you put out stuff like that. It's pretty dope. So that being said, let's move on to the next person. See, we're doing pretty good. We're getting a momentum this time. I'm not like spending an hour and a half on someone's channel. Okay. So that being said, yeah, your channel has so much to offer, future. Baby Kayla actually does make a good point on that. You definitely have, if you keep this up and you keep this music going, it's going to be pretty dope. I'm not going to lie. The mug. I wish someone make it its own Twitter. Frosted's mug. All right, so I'm about to take more ads onto the list. Please put the number 1 if you are not already on the list. I will pop up the list so you guys see it. If you are not on this list, hit the number 1, and if you want me to go over your channel, keep in mind the list is non-biased. I will not go over to your channel unless the wheel has picked you. And if for some reason I can't get to you tonight, which is quite likely, the idea of me going over everybody's channel tonight is an impossibility, but we will try. But if we go over your channel, Riffer, all right. If I don't make it to your channel tonight, keep that in mind, that I also do this on MGN, and I also do it on my own personal channel, Frosted Fricks. You guys seen little glimpses of it here and there. It's Lewis Pandit. I know I already have you on here. Please don't ask if you have Ed Munza. I feel like it's been forever since I seen you, my man. I feel like it has been forever since I've seen you. Okay, Imperial Dragon. Anything is possible when you get added to the list. Anything is possible. All right, after Mr. Price, I am closing the list. All right. So after Mr. Price, I am closing the list, and we're gonna get it spinning. We're gonna get it spinning. All right, all right. And also, after I say that, don't ask for a review until I say it again. Good luck to everybody. We're spinning that wheel. The blood wheel spins round and round. Slim Razzleberries. Don't rush me here, Rajay Pierre J. Pierre. I'm gonna get that right one day. Ard Pierre Jizz. All right. So I'm on. Oh God. Oh, my heart. My beautiful heart. Baby Kayla, thank you very much for the subscribe. Whew. Okay. So, now that it's out there, Slim Razor. Slim Razor? Razor? Slim Razor. Let's say that. Slim Razor, Razor. Thank you very much. Is dead. Congrats. So that being said, Slim. Will the real Slim Razor please stand up? Nordic, stop. Nordic, you're already on this list. I know you are. Slim. Want a fidget spinner game? All right. So, because Slim has not responded, and I see myself talking to myself up there, we're putting on the 30-second timer of Doom. Now, you guys might not be too familiar with the 30-second timer of Doom, but 30-second timer of Doom means I get to play you off on my amazing guitar with my horrible guitar playing skills. Get ready for this. Where's a pick? Oh, there he is. You're just denied the audience of my beautiful music. Is that how this works? Is that how this works? You just gonna go and deny people my music? Fine. It's good. I just wanted to play my guitar for everybody. Okay, so let's continue. Yeah, I see him. I sees him. So that being said, we gonna talk, Slim. We gonna talk. Slim, I need you to make... guys, please keep in mind, please, for the love of God, be active in the chat so I don't have to keep continually calling your name. If I see you have posted something, I will go right into you immediately. All right. I see you're here. It's just chat lag. I know it's chat lag. I should probably just type it in there. So, let's talk. Okay, what is that banner? I will give you that 30 seconds. Mr. Price. Okay, so, let's talk here. Your banner needs a little love. And I'm being honest with that because your banner looks like a basic Windows background banner. Freedom has a large GFX team on both their Discord server and their forums. I highly recommend getting in touch with anybody from that, and they will most likely help you with in exchange for advertisement. So you're going to want to work on that absolutely 100%. And I'm not sure if this is going to be your logo, but I kind of want to see your name somewhere in there, or just at least the abbreviation of your name, like just SR. Just something in there to make it make it interesting. So I do like how your front page is set up. Now, guys, I want to tell you this much. Your uploads at the top are absolutely important. You want to put uploads at the top. I don't know why this is suddenly a thing for me. You want to put uploads at the top 100% because these recent activities don't necessarily mean, and I also can tell you haven't liked this video, Razor, because your recent activities not only tells me what you've uploaded, but it also tells me what you've liked. And Razor, shame on you. I'm just messing with you. But it also tells me what you've liked, and as I said, like and your upload. But I usually say stay away from putting recent activities on your front page because sometimes it can be confused. Let's say you're watching an MGN or a Freedom channel and you like their video. It's going to pop up on your front page and it's going to look like it's your video, but it's not. So that view is going to go to that person. So keep that in mind as well. So put your uploads at the top, and I would absolutely recommend just getting rid of recent activities because it's the same thing as your uploads, except it shows your liked videos as well. So switch that around. Let's go to your about. Subscribe and be a part of the Razor family. It's Razor. It's totally Razor. I've been saying Razor this whole time. Push the ball to be the first to see my next upload. Gaming has become ride. Let me try that again. Push the ball to be the first to see my next upload. Gaming has become ride. So grammar is a thing that you're going to want to watch. And I say that out of being kind. I'm being absolutely, because people will tear you apart for grammar. Because remember, and always remember this, people, you're on the internet. So the one thing you don't want to lead off with in an about section is subscribe to me, because you want people to get into what you're doing. You want people to like who you are as a person. You don't want to just wrangle them in with a subscribe, because that doesn't really tell them much about you. If they've gone to your about section, they want to know more about you. And as a YouTuber, you definitely want to talk about yourself. Really get in there and say stuff about yourself. Say good things. Say that you like doing charity events. Say that you started your YouTube because all that's really, really important to do. So keep that in mind. And there's a site or an app or something called Grammarly, which will check this stuff for you. So if there's something that doesn't look like it's is added up, that is very important for you to know, and you can fix it there. So keep that in mind. Also, on your about section, add social media. You need social media as a YouTuber, because the best advertiser is going to be you. YouTube. So the best advertiser is going to be you, followed by your friends and fans. Well, actually, family, friends, then fans. So just always keep that in mind. You are the biggest advertiser for your channel, and you have got to put your stuff on social media, or no one's going to find you. So keep that in mind. Also, Zachary brought up a good point. You don't want to constantly keep reminding people subscribe. I mean, like I've gone over people's channels where they say subscribe at the beginning, subscribe in the first 30 seconds, then subscribe in the middle, then subscribe at the end, then subscribe again somehow. And you don't want to shove it down, because it looks like that's all you're here for, is just to get that subscribe. You should be here to entertain. You should be here to teach. I'm here to edutain. So I get it both down. So keep that in mind. Let's go to your playlist. I wouldn't expect too much, but I'm actually surprised you got a playlist, so good job on that. Is this really a playlist? It's an interesting name for a playlist. But you have 52 videos, so I expect a playlist. What? So I want to say the titles are okay. They're all different. But where small YouTube channels go to get views? They go to the Frosted FiXT YouTube channel. Ha! I bit my cheek. Let's see. Your thumbnails could use a little bit of love. Your thumbnails seem pretty basic. And I say that because I feel like I've seen them somewhere before. Or there's a generator out there that helps with thumbnails, but I feel like these thumbnails are from that generator. Like, the one thing you definitely don't want to use is something that is easily Googleable. Easily Googleable images don't help people find your channel. So guns a boom. I'm pretty sure that is the basic cover art for anything that they would be using for advertisement. So keep that in mind when you're putting stuff together. And Alex, don't ask for subs in this particular chat, or pretty much any chat. YouTube has been cracking down on TOS standards of their practices here. You cannot sub for sub at all on YouTube. It's actually now officially against YouTube's TOS. So careful for that stuff. Then one thing you definitely don't want to do is be asking for that on your network's page, because you don't know who might be watching. But keep that in mind. Because breaking the YouTube TOS is a big deal. But that being said, that wasn't addressed to you, Razzer. But let me just put that out there. I don't want anyone getting in trouble in this thing. So let's go watch your first video. You know about your thumbnails. So I'm sorry, I had to take a sip because you're about to be the subject of what is well known as the Frosted Fricks intro rant. Now, here's the thing about intros. Here's the thing about intros you're gonna need to know. You're gonna learn today. Intros are bad. Intros are absolutely bad. So let me just tell you that right off the bat. For YouTube, and this is where the rant's gonna start. For YouTube, you have 10 seconds to grab an individual's attention who is watching your channel. An intro takes that 10 seconds away, and you might as well be taking a person and crumbling them up and throwing them out. And here's why: the intro on your video takes away that 10 seconds, that valuable 10 seconds that you could be using to grab someone's attention with something from the actual video, or maybe even yourself, commentary, anything, anything, really, quite literally anything. Hey, game tech. Hey, game tech. So the last thing you want to do is just berate someone with an intro, especially since you're new. A lot of cases, people either, one, skip over the intro, which hurts your analytics, or two, which is something you don't want to do, turn your video off, and that damages you big time. And in a lot of cases, that will also put you in a position where people are going, okay, I didn't like that, and they put a dislike on your video, and you don't want that either. So I would say if you're absolutely in love with your intro and you must have it somewhere in your video, put it in your outro. Always put it in the outro. Don't put it in the don't make an intro. Intro should be like a non sequitur or something interesting that happened in the video. So just keep that in mind when it comes to doing these things.
Hey my razors, today I'm going to show you how to get your video shared if you're a small YouTuber. It's really easy, really simple. It's by using this site. It's wonderful.
No.
I'm using it now.
Ooh. Slim, no. All right. So, okay, we're going to talk. We gonna talk. We all gonna have a nice little powwow right now. Any site that utilizes free share for share, like for like, video for video, view for view, sub for sub, are all against YouTube TOS. If someone from YouTube catches you using this, your channel could be subject to being banned. So never, ever, ever, never. This goes to all of you out there in YouTube land on freedom, especially people who are part of networks. Never, ever, ever use these things. Ever. This is 100% against YouTube TOS. I'm sorry to be picking apart your stuff, Razor, but this is something you cannot do on YouTube. And I highly recommend, if you have an account there, close it, because YouTube looks for people who have accounts with this, and it damages you. It damages you so bad. I've seen people go down because of these things. Do not utilize these things because they are just so damaging. They don't help your channel. It is a dead view. It is an absolute dead view. The view is not an actual view. They probably watched like 1 second of your video and then moved on to the next one just to keep their little supply of video sharing continuing. Do not ever use this, because this is just bad. And I'm being honest with you, dude. I'm not making fun of you. I'm not being berating. I'm telling you from the bottom of my heart, I don't like seeing anyone get in trouble for anything, because I'm a pretty friendly dude, pretty laid back. But this is the type of stuff that could get people in trouble. So I wouldn't advocate telling other people to use it, and I would not advocate you using it yourself. So if you have an account with this, and I also advocate probably, and I don't usually say take down a video, but private this thing. You definitely don't want this type of attention to go to your channel ever. this is actually the opposite direction you want to use on something like this. So keep that in mind. And that is my PSA here on Freedom today. 100% is my PSA. Okay, but let's talk about your tags. Your tags looking pretty dope. How to get more views fast. How to get more views on your videos. How to get more views on your YouTube channel. How to get more views on YouTube. How to promote your YouTube videos. How to grow your channel. How to get more subscribers fast. Share. How to grow it on YouTube. I think you said that twice. Try not to repeat the same words over and over again in your tags. I say that because that's also considered spam tagging, and there have been issues where people have been getting their strikes, like community guideline strikes, because of it. Joe, just keep that in mind. Always keep that in mind. So, try to take off so many how-tos. Going to your description, where small YouTube channels go to get views to help grow and boost your channel. Great site and easy to use. Okay, well, I guess that's pretty basic. And see, I don't know what this means. I don't know what this means. This was on your about section. This is in your description section right now. If I'm new to your channel, I probably won't know what this means. So that being said, that was a pretty good description, honestly. Maybe you can meet it out a little bit more, talk about the site, but that's something you're going to want to work on. Let's see. The other thing I'm looking at is this intro song that could be a copywritten song as well. So let me give you a final summation, dude. Let me summarize what we've been going over. The one thing you're going to want to work on is all your channel art. Your channel art is something that needs to be worked on. Your banner, your thumbnails. That's definitely very important to do. The other thing I want to say is your upload schedule seems a little sporadic. Some days you'll post, and a perfect example, today you posted twice. I would not do that so often, especially as a YouTuber. And I say that because more often than not, you're going to see either your second video get more views than your first video, or if you post 3 times, your first and last video get more views than your middle video, because the video will outshine the first video, only due to the fact it's the last thing that pops up. It's the first and last thing that pops up on your uploads or recent activity. So when people come to your channel, they'll automatically assume that is the new thing. So yes, I am Samurai Music. So that is my recommendation there. So I would upload once a day, if you're able to do that, and keep it at once a day. Work on your about section. Get some social media links up in this thing. Work on your descriptions. Work a little bit on your tags. Your tags aren't too bad. And as always, be careful. Always be careful what you're using on YouTube. If it looks too good to be true, it is. And if there are any sharing sites out there, do not use them. Do not use them at all. Because those are against YouTube's TOS. And I could actually find that particular segment in that. Give me a second. I'm going to find you exactly where it might be. Give me a second here. Okay. So, just trying to find it for you guys so you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, here we go. Found it. This is underneath why your YouTube channel would get terminated. And I want to make sure this is perfectly clear for you. Hey, MT Coalforging Gaming. No, not just the tick. They'll get you all the way through. Also, don't use intros. But the one thing I'm saying is well, spam and misleading data. Probably fall underneath that, but there's something else that it would fall underneath, and I'm trying to find it, but it pretty much it entails using outside sources to move your channel, and that is something definitely you want to stay away from. But always keep this list, this very important list, in mind. So thank you very much for sharing your channel with us, dude. It was really helpful, and it actually helped teach a lot of people what to do and what not to do. So there's always a benefit to showing a channel, no matter how good, how bad, or how in between it might be. There's always a way for all of us to learn about something. So that being said, thank you very much for sharing your channel with us. You're great. Let's continue to the next person. Okay. So, now then, I'm about to spin the wheel. I'm going to ask whoever isn't on my list. This is now a new thing. Whoever is not on the list, please hit the number 1 in the blah 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 in the chat. Hit the number 1 in the chat, and I will add you to the list. If you are already on here, you would only need to hit the number 1 once. Meaning, like, you don't have to hit the number 1. If you're already on the list, you don't have to hit the number 1. But if you aren't on the list, go ahead and hit that number 1. Also, guys, keep in mind, when I'm going over your channel, there's a possibility that I might not be able to make it to your channel tonight. Because remember, I am only human. And Peter Beckend, I was telling you about that. Samurai Music, I know, is not on there. And also, please don't spam it. All right. All right. As I said, please don't spam it, and I'll be able to put you on there. Because when you spam, you're pushing everyone else's stuff out, and that's not good. Makes it so I can't copy the names. And I'm officially closing it now. Sorry, I'm just copying all the names now. All right. And I'm officially I'm officially done. There we go. So, that being said, we'll apply the wheel changes. We're going to spin. And good luck to everybody. Shisha Khalifa. I did it! Me! Shikaka. Oh, he's here! Oh shoot. I'm sorry, awesomeness. It's okay, I'll put you on there right now. There you go. Shikaka Khalifa. Thank you very much for being active in... No, wow, he was number 2 on the list. Cool. Peter, you're already on the list. I'm not going to copy you twice, you goofball. All right. Shikaka Khalifa. There he is. Let's get your channel rocking here. Oh. Okay. Where's all your videos? He's number 2 on that list. It's pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive. No problem, dude. Raptown, I'm always down to help you out. Sleeping Cat Studios, you put one on there? I'm sorry. You must have gotten blown out because someone kept spamming the chat. Okay, so there we go. You're on there now. That's why I say don't spam the chat. Okay. Peter, you are on the list. You are literally right there. So you're totally on the list. Alex, you're also on the list. All right. So that being said, Shika Khalifa, I'm really proud of myself that I got it right. All right. Let's talk about this real quick. Your front page is empty. You need to put your uploads, your popular uploads, some creative playlists. You can put all of that on your front. Very infamous and being noticed would be totally great. Well, cool. That would make you famous. Press the videos to see videos. Well, you got to put them on your front page, man. And I say that because let's say I'm searching YouTube and I just want to find something different. When I look at your front page, I see nothing. It looks like you have nothing. Let's say I'm a noob at YouTube. Let's say I've never touched YouTube in my life. Your front page has got to be filled out. When people come to my front page, this is not what they see. This is what they'll see. They'll see that I have videos. They'll see I have a trailer that's about to play. Eventually. There we go. They'll see I have a trailer. They'll see I have videos. They'll see I have different thumbnails. Everything. You want to make sure your front page is filled up. That way it's not so empty and spacey. So let's go to your about section. Oh, before I continue, I do like this. There's only one comment I have. I can see a line right here, and it kind of just sets it off because it kind of borders yourself. So I would say probably try to edge that up a little bit and try to make your name pop a little bit more. I can read it, but it feels like because it's hollow. It blends in with the background a lot. A frosty trailer. Everything's a frosty something in here. If you subscribe to me, you become frosty. That's what it says sometimes when it decides to work. So let's get to this. All right. So we're gonna read it. We're gonna read it like this. You know what? I feel like I want to add just a little to this. I feel like I want to add. I'm going to add something to this form of entertainment that I like to do. For those of you who don't know me, I actually do voice acting, so I can do voice imitations of a lot of characters out there. And the way this is reading feels like sort of like it's giving me a little attitude, and that's fine. Who doesn't like a little attitude? So I'm gonna. You got ignored. No, Kurt. So. I'm gonna read it with a little attitude, okay? A cartoon character who has the most attitude. And those of you who watch my channel already know what cartoon character I'm about to do. So here we go. Give me a second. Don't pick on me. I don't want to hear a thing. Hold on. I'm gonna read it just like it's written. Don't judge me. It is not a problem when you're a German YouTuber. I've gone over your stuff. The Simpsons. What is amok? Ahem.
Don't get confused by the name Shishka Khalifa. You have 99% that can be put into a category like prankster vlogger, etc. But I will be your personal entertainer. I will be the name you look for in your subscription box every week. I will be the smile in your darkest times. The laugh that will hurt so bad. I will be your pick-me-up when you need it because I am Shishka Khalifa. And this is my journey. Come along, it will be fun. Chili dogs.
I don't know. Don't pick on me. You love Super Mario Bros. High five, dude. That's great. So, German Sonic. Thanks. He's my favorite Super Mario character. Toothless. That's great. So. Art, that's a good way for me to take you off the list. But me continue when I'm actually I'm on channel 5. I don't know why it says channel 4. If you don't like the way I go over people's channels, I mean, I'm not holding you hostage here. But I am going faster than I normally go, but I will not be rushed going over people's channels. So please respect that. And if it is not a system that you're enjoying, I do apologize. I mean, you don't have to stick around. So this is me being honest and me being real with you. Thank you very much, Peter Beckern. Blah. Why not Junkrat? He might be next. Junkrat might be next. So, Shishkat Khalifa, let's talk about your grammar. I read that, but I know you're missing some commas. I know you're missing some commas, and I know you're missing some periods. So try to go through there and add those into it, so it doesn't look like it's blending in too much. Now then, Instagram twits. Let's check them. Cool. These look like fun Instagram pictures. I like it. Yeah, they're really good Instagram pictures. Nice. All right. Okay, so because this is connected to your YouTube channel, Helium Mutant Blue. What up, DNM King? No, it's channel 5 actually. Okay, so continuing what I was saying. You wanna move your banner, your social, not your social media, your branding from point A to point B because branding means everything. If someone's looking at this and someone sees this, it gets a little confusing. So up the mic, please. Up and higher? If I go any higher, I'm going to blow someone's... You might want to turn up your headphones. I don't want to blow out... see, I'm already blowing it out. I got a leveler here, so it's like it tells me when I'm speaking too loud. But you're going to want to carry your branding over is what I'm saying. Also, in your social media, don't forget your hashtags. Your hashtags going to be what's going to be found, eh? All right, definitely don't forget hashtags. I mean, like I see the stuff some of the stuff you reblog has hashtag, but you want to start doing some hashtags yourself. Helps your stuff get found a little bit easier, especially on. I'm hoping you hashtag it on here. Oh man, you hashtag the mess out of this. So copy that idea of hashtagging from point A to point B. Let's go to your playlist. There better be some. All right, 120 videos and 4, 6, 8, 12, 15, 20. 20 videos, 20 videos in your playlist. So that's a little bit of an issue. You're going to probably want to owes you a new toaster. Pass it on. Man, I hate hashtags. Hashtags are what help people find you on social media. Sad to say, we live in a world where hashtags run the world. So, I mean, there are people of the free nation that still uses hashtags. So, and important people too. So keep that in mind. Also, when you're putting stuff together on your playlist, always stay away from using a playlist that has just one video in it. And I say that because that usually looks like you've given up on making that playlist or that game. And if you feel like you're going to get to there, make a playlist that is a combination of all the games that you're going to probably do a one-off on. Dog! Jeez, every time! Okay, so now that my heart's in my lungs somewhere, I don't know why you can't join. Bandy Trawler, I'm probably the wrong person to ask. I'm just the guy who goes over people's channels and tries to help them and entertain them at the same time. That's all I can do. That's just about everything I can do. So yeah, I have something called the one shots, and that pretty much is all the videos I have that's in one shot. Woo! All right, so let's go take a look at your vids. Okay. So I like that most of your thumbnails are all different. However, you're probably going to want to spice that stuff up a little more. I see you're using pictures of different vehicles from GTA. Whew. Dodged a bullet there from GTA, but you're going to want to probably spice that a little bit up a little. You want to go a little further with that. Maybe be more descriptive of what's going on in the in there as well. Yeah, I know, Lazy. I just almost had a heart attack. Uh, so and like again, you want to stay away from easily Googleable images. Like any of these specific images would have been great. Followed with some like text would have worked. But the last thing you want to do is you want to use just a picture of a skyline or the Outlast 2 basic picture that you could Google. Try to find stuff within the video to emphasize. So what do you mean? Well, let me show you. I played Outlast like once, and let me find it. I'm going to show you what I got here for Outlast. I played Outlast once, and I took an image from the inside of the game, and then I messed with it in Adobe Photoshop. So just so you know what you can do with the possibilities of these thumbnails, where you can change them up. So keep that in mind. Now then, the other thing I want to see is, let's talk about your upload schedule. Looks like you upload about twice a week, except here you upload 3 times. But it looks like you upload about twice a week. Now, as a gaming channel, it's a really hard thing if you don't upload as often as possible. Hey, Sage of Halo, you gave me a heart attack. But it is definitely important for you to upload a little bit more often as a gamer on a gaming channel. And I say that because you want to keep your content interesting. You don't have to always just upload video games. You don't always have to just upload that. Like I like to spice it up. I move stuff around. I do the channel reviews on my channel. I do this thing where I do Junkrat voice acting, where I just sit there and play Overwatch and just troll people being Junkrat. I do voice acting, other things, and I also play video games. So I do a lot of things for my own personal channel. So you don't have to just keep it to gaming, but I do that to keep it interesting and active on my personal channel. Malak, I know you changed your channel name. I seen it. So that's my recommendation there. Let's go look at your newest video. Yeah.
Sexy, can I just pardon my manners? Girl, how you shake it, got a nigga like it's a Kodak moment. Let me go and get my camera. All I wanna know.
So now you know why it's important not. You've been here since the beginning of this, so you know why it's important not to use that intro. Only because you got 10 seconds to keep people's entertained, and I came here to look at Tanner Fox's GTR Forza Horizon 3. And I'm not going to get that right away. And I came here looking for that immediately, but that's not available to me at the moment because I'm watching your channel trailer. Not your trailer, but your intro. Intro bad. You try to find something that was funny in the moment, or something serious or scary, or even, as I said, I keep saying non sequitur, and I'm not sure if you guys know what that is. But a non sequitur is like if I were to sit here and talk about something weird, something off kilter, something having nothing to do with this. I went over a guy's channel. He did a really great job of a non sequitur. Pretty much, he was playing Outlast 2, and at the beginning of it, it wasn't playing the game. It was no gameplay footage. Just him sitting there. He goes, "I had a really weird dream about me stealing Thor's hammer and my mom getting really angry at me." And then it cuts right to the video, and you're like, "Okay," because now you're interested. Now you want to see where this is going, and then it'll drag the person in to continue watching because it's kind of funny. So you definitely don't want to use that first 10 seconds to throw an intro at them. If you're going to use this thing, just put it as an outro. So I know that music is copyrighted. Now, I appreciate that you're not trying to take over the world with your camera. However, it is so teeny up here. I would say take up a little bit more space with that. So cut this extra space off and drag you out just a little bit further so you're bigger. That way we can see more of you. You're really hidden. I mean, like if something were to pop up here, you'd be gone. Just keep that in mind. It's a Nissan. Oh, you're looking at my Instagram now, Future?
Let's get in with this. So today I thought we'd start with the guy, the main G himself, Tanner Fox's car. So yeah, I've got the car sitting here. It is the 2017 GTI.
Kurt, you know I like reviewing your channel. Gosh. Maybe I'm seeing this wrong, but I'm trying to improve my videos as well and love watching your review of other videos, but I would like to still have contact with you. No problem. You're fine. I've been watching you a lot and understand that you are helping others, but I do ask questions related to specific subjects in between channels, and I still get ignored. I'm sorry, Kurt. I really didn't see it, man. Okay, give me a second. Okay, so just keep that in mind.
I can't do the part of like specking out what's in his car, like oh, he's got a turbo, has he supercharged, what's he done, but I can get the aesthetics to look good. So I'm not going to upgrade this car because it's already been upgraded because I bought it from the auction house, but we're going to change a few things to make it look like his car. So I've already got
This is actually a cool thing where you're actually making people's cars that are YouTubers. Uploading once the internet is complete garbage, but if you can, like the banner and the upload schedule and then the channel description. I'd be able to do that on any other stream, but other than this one. So just keep that in mind. So lip sync videos, therefore copyrighted music. Ah, okay. We'll work around it. There's always a way around it. So it's really cool that you're doing this. So maybe you can expand this. Maybe you can expand this title a little. Maybe going Tanner Fox's GTR, making famous YouTubers cars in Forza Horizon 3. So just think of that as well. Give me a second here. Yeah. So like that would be a cool tagline. That would actually probably get a bit of attention too. Tanner Fox's GTR Forza Horizon 3, Tanner Fox's GTR Race, GTR. All right, you wouldn't need this one because you already said that in this, and this is already searchable information. Tanner Fox's GTR driving, Forza Horizon 3. Stay away from single words like this. Go look at the car when it's made. Put it right here. For some reason,
they're not Tanner Fox-ish, so we'll probably just keep it like.
That's cool. It's pretty dope. Yeah. So do something along the lines of making it, making it like designed to not only just be for Tanner Fox's car, but maybe you can include a picture of him in the thumbnail. You know, really spice this thing up. This type of stuff is what will make people like want to watch it. So just keep that in mind. Now, as far as
off-road tires, the race tire compound, right?
Now, as far as audio goes, your audio, I would be very careful with the music that you're playing. But as far as your audio goes, I want to say put your make yourself get more entertained. Really hype yourself up when you're making this. And the best thing you can do, because I'm not seeing a certain thing, and that's you switching between a picture of Tanner Fox's car and this car, so we can get a good idea of what it looks like. Because all I see on here is just what we would assume that might be Tanner Fox's car. So you're gonna want to as you're modeling it, keep popping back between the head, or in this case the car, and the thing, so we can see what you're doing. Ha! When you're in the corner of your own video. So also add and expand on that as well for your tags. Now let's go to your description. Snapchat. Oh, that's okay. So let's talk about descriptions. First off, when you're putting in your social media, make sure you're putting in the full URL address so it's clickable. The only one that won't have that is Snapchat. The second thing is you're totally losing out. You're totally missing out on possible click-worthy time by not describing this video at all. All I see is Tanner Fox's GTR Forza Horizon 3, and when I look up this video, all I'm going to see next to it is your social media information, nothing about what the video is. So let me put that further into perspective for you. So I'm going to open up another YouTube tab, okay? Follow me on this. This is really important stuff. Hey, Alex. So follow me on this, all right? So I'm going to type in this. It should pop up your video. Should, hypothetically. So what you want to do, see, look at this. See, this guy did it wrong too. But this guy did it right. He goes, Roman Atwood Nissan GTR versus Tanner Fox's Nissan GTR drag race. But what you did was just put in straight in your... This is not even you. This is not even you. Where are you? Looks like you're not the first person to do it there, buddy. Oh dear, you're not even on the first page. Okay, well, that's not you. But I know you're not once. I don't hate on anyone. Hey, Sajad 3000. To give you sweet gifts, maybe, I don't know. I'm pretty bad with social interactions. So going further, this obviously wasn't the first time someone did this. So you're definitely going to want to expand on your description because nothing is in the description. It makes it less searchable. I'm pretty sure if you expand on the description, you'll start making your way to the first few pages. Right now, there's nothing other than the title that is searchable on your video. So really work on that. Yeah, you're definitely going to want to do more tags. As I said, you got 500 spaces. The first 100 characters you have for your description are absolutely vital. So that's where you got to talk about the video. What is in the video, what you're doing. And that'll make it easier for people to search. So keep that in mind. So final summation, Shish Khalifa. Wow, I did it good the first time, the second time I didn't. But final summation, work on your banner a little bit, get rid of the edges on the picture. Secondly, you probably fill this in. That's my biggest thing. I would say fill this in. Hey, the Tennessee Gaming. Probably. How would I know I only have 0 subs? Yeah, and I have -7. Well, you can't have -7. But fill in your front page. Work on your about section, but the grammar part, and put in the upload time. Somewhere either in a discussion or something along that line. In your video, really fill up some playlists for yourself and watch out for playlists that only have one video. For videos, really work on those thumbnails. I guarantee you when you start working on them, you're going to you should be getting more things. The other thing I want to say is do not ever I don't know. I have my opinion about reaction channels, and there's a right way and a wrong way to do it. And if you're just sitting there silently, that would be 100% a wrong way to do it. Facial reactions is not considered constructive criticism. So always keep that in mind. But as far as your thumbnails go, really work on your thumbnails and be more specific in your titles. All right, Nordic Diplo, thank you for giving Freedom $10. I'm pretty sure or whatever that is. Thank you for giving Freedom that money. They will appreciate it, I'm sure. So yes, those are my recommendations, my bud. Oh, that's $1? Cool. It was really kind of them to donate. I mean, thank you for donating to Freedom. They'll appreciate it, I'm sure. Would you use the first 10 seconds of the best content in the beginning of your video then to gain the viewer's attention? Yes. You absolutely have to. Yeah, Super Chat. Super Chat is available to anybody who has 1,000 subscribers or more. So, yeah. And Shishkashi Khalifa, I hope that definitely helps you out. Hello, Game Tech. Welcome back. It's $1. Cool. Well, Freedom probably appreciates it. So let's go. Let's move on to the next person. Just make sure if you want, if you leave a like on this video, you'll be able to watch it later in your liked videos section and try to find your spot on here. I'm not sure where we are in time, but if you want to write it down, it's not going to tell me. Actually, maybe it will. We are at 133.42. That's about where your video popped up. So if you want to write it down, hit that like button on this video. You'll be able to go back and be able to go over your stuff. All right? So keep that in mind. So, let's move on to the next person. Don't do that, Shishkov. If they want to make the decision, it's up to you. They will. So, that being said, let's move on to the next person. I haven't seen too many new faces in here, so we're just going to go ahead and spin. All right? All right. The blood wheel spins round and round. Merker! Merker. I think I've seen you typing. You type for a little bit and then you stop. Why you stop there, Merker? Thank you so much, Frosty, for the review. No problem, Future. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I got my Discord is on my channel, so get a hold of me there. Shish. All right. Casey, I'll add you to the list. There, I'm adding you. I don't know, Gaming Beast. They usually pay at the end of the month. It is the beginning of the month. Merker! All right. That being said, Merker. Okay. That was not even right. There we go. Let me turn it down so I don't blow out ears. All right. So we're going to put up the 30-second timer. Merker was here. We're going to put it up, the 30-second timer. So, let's see. Okay. So, Merker has left the building. Don't know why. He's the one who wanted me to go over his channel so badly. All right. I do apologize. Merker. Wow, where are you, dude? Wow, he disappeared. Where did he go? Why can't I find him at all? Oh, he's all the way up here. 'Tis a shame. Merker is where? I don't see Merker anywhere. Oh, there he is. Shoot. That's why it's so important for you to be here. All right. Merker showed up on the last second. Intros! Okay. All right. So Merker snuck in there in the last second, so that's good. Good for you, Merker. I'm glad you decided. I'm going to open this door. I am flipping dying. Hello, Dark Hallway. How are you doing today? All right. That feels so good. That wind feels so good. Whew, it gets hot in here. All right. But that, okay, Retro. So, Merker, you've been here long enough on this to know that I am not a fan. I am not a fan of intros, and I say that with a heavy heart. That I must tell you that intros are just not good for your channel. I know you got way more subscribers than I do, but let me tell you why intros are bad. I'm pretty sure a person of your caliber should know that intros I mean, I know you've probably been using intro for a while, but you want for it definitely. You're already on there, Abdullah. You don't have to keep asking. So Merker, this is why it's important that you don't use intros. As you already know. Abdullah, you ask one more time, and I will remove you from the list. Intros are bad. Tennessee. So here's the thing. I know you've been doing YouTube. It looks like you've been doing pretty good at YouTube for a while. But I want to tell you the intro thing because believe it or not, an intro could be what is stopping people from watching the rest of your video. Yo, Toothless, I see you. So let's talk about that. The first 10 seconds of the video is obviously so important for someone to watch your stuff, as you should already know, that you should be grabbing that attention in that little bit of span. The other thing I want to say, with 144 videos, I definitely would say at this point in time you should have some sort of channel trailer. I know this is not a channel trailer. It's more like your first ever vlog crazy adventure. So really expand on that. Ugh. Okay, Abdullah, you've been removed from the list. I've already told you not to ask again. I could have sworn I actually added you to the list. I did add you to the list. You're all the way at the top. But since you've asked 4 times and I've asked you to stop twice, you're now off the list. Let's see. You've asked 5 times now. But continuing what I was saying, I actually have to. It's one of those things, Tennessee, I have to disagree with. If you're an intro pusher, meaning you're a person who makes intro for them, of course you're going to be getting the views, because they're going to want to see you. They're going to want to see what intros you're handing out. But intros generally will distract people from your actual channel, meaning they'll distract them from watching your videos, and in a lot of cases people click off. Not too often do intros drag anyone in, and I can guarantee on personally that it does not work. I really want to go eat, but I'm worried I will miss spins. So let's continue. I like that you have your uploads on your front there at the top there, and you're definitely getting a fair amount of views. So good job. Good job. My thumb's all wonky. Good job on that. So I like that, and I like how you have everything nice and separated on your front page. This is a really good setup front page. Lens, you'd have to be added to the list, and there's a small chance that I might be able to roll you. But I can do it on, like, my channel. Shish Khalifa, I already have you there. I know you hate intros, but intro channel related. So, let's see. The one thing I want to mention is the this right here, where you have your Instagram thing on here. I usually don't recommend putting on there because, one, it's not clickable, and I can't copy it. But you did the smart thing by putting it in your about section, which is great. When you put it in your about section, it pops it up right here, so I can easily click on it. This is just something extra that's a little distracting from the actual name, of which I want to talk about because it feels like the name is bleeding into the background a bit. If there's maybe a way you can pop it out a little bit more, either adding like an outline around it, or something along. Just make it pop, because the only reason I'm saying that is because you have a lot of blue behind it, and it kind of blends in. So that's one of the things. I kind of like how you put your picture in here because this looks like a vlog channel, which is awesome. Let's take a look at the about section. My name is Peyton, or also known as Merker. I do reviews, gaming videos, and vlogs. I strive to bring you, probably period there, I strive to bring you guys the greatest content I can. Become a Merc today. Oh, I strive to bring you guys the greatest content I can, period. Become a Merc today. Okay, I do apologize. I read that weird. But that being said, I would say I would say probably work on the grammar there, just that way you can sort of stretch it out a little bit. It looks a little bit better. It brings people in and wants to look more of your stuff. Sorry, I was getting distracted by the chat. So going into what I'm looking at here is, I would say maybe talk a little bit. I mean, like you got such a nice looking channel. Maybe talk more about why you started YouTube, what really got you into vlogging, and maybe also put in your upload schedule as well. Merker's merch. You could call it Mercher. I'm bad. I'm terrible. And also try to carry your branding over too. That makes your stuff a little easier to find. And also congratulations on recently hitting 2,000 subscribers. Congrats on that. Let's see. And I like that you have all these viewable. That's nice too. And also good job on the Instagram. You're doing a good job there. Don't forget to use a little hashtag on there, a little hashtag love. Help people find your stuff. Not that there's a problem, but you also got a fair amount of viewers who are probably following you on here as well, so that's good too. But it doesn't hurt to use them. That way you can get more people to look at your stuff. So that being said, just carry your branding over a little. Really flesh this out, and I want to learn more about you, my dude. Not just through your vlogs, but through your writing as well. Let's take a look at your playlist. I'm pretty sure you have a few. Okay, there you've got a couple playlists. I would say with 144 videos, you shouldn't be having, by first look, probably less than 50 videos in a playlist. Again, always stay away from using one single solitary things in playlists. If anything, use a more broad playlist, something that would be covering a lot of different subjects. So like, as I said, I have a one-shot playlist where I only do something once, but you could probably have a broader subject where you got this one that says vlogs and stuff. And for it being a vlog channel, I'm surprised this is not full. So you see where I'm going with this. Star Wars Battlefront, I'm not sure how many times you played it, but if you only played it once, just put it into a one-off box. That way, if someone wants to stream your stuff, they can watch it there. I'm doing pretty good, Sleeping Cat Studios. It's frick, but okay. So also, guys, as I'm going over people's channels, please, by all means, take a look at your channel and see what you can improve. Because believe it or not, if you go ahead and improve it, it makes this go a lot faster. Let's go to videos. Good job on the thumbnails. That's definitely a plus for you. Plus 10 out of 10 on thumbnails. They're all different. They all look cool. And they're all unique, which is good. McJuggernuggets fight Swift on live stream. Ooh, that's probably not one I'm going to be able to click. Let's do this one. Last day of school, vlog 5, and I like how you got your picture of your buds on there. See, there's the thing. My ears are already blowing up. All these ears just like in this video. It's doing a great job. I'm trying. Mohakul guy Abdallah. That's a cool name. So I'm just going to skip over it. I'm going to turn it down. For some reason, I think my headphone settings. Give me a second here. I'm too loud. How to get subs. Do good. Well, how to get subs. Just listen to some of the advice.
Since today is my
I like the background music. It's pretty cool.
So it's going to be my first and last vlog at school. And I'll be a senior next year. So I'll be doing some vlogs next year. And if you've not checked out my homie Capital E's video, I will link his channel below. So definitely check it out. And we're going to go ahead and get the video started. What you got to say? Nothing. Last day of school. Albert, what about you?
I bet your is pronounced Mohakul guy. Okay.
What you gotta say, Albert, about the last day of school? What do you guys say about the last day of school?
Younger things? Yeah.
You're the guy who always carries the camera around. Everyone's like, he's got the camera again.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing.
You don't know? You gonna get one of those, Caleb?
The editing's not bad.
You gonna get one of those mopeds, Caleb?
Hey, Devil Gamer.
My friend has a moped.
I like the music. I like the use of music and transitions. It's really good. Really cool picture of the sky too.
Look who it is.
Squad. Oh, you doing the vlog?
Yeah.
Okay, squad over here. Follow me. I'm playing.
What's your Instagram? What's your Instagram?
See, you're the guy. You're like, he's doing the vlog.
Alright, you got Instagram?
Nah, I just got.
Just gonna skip ahead a
See,
little bit.
let's slide across the floor. Alright, go.
These fidget spinners are gonna be the death of me. Okay, vlog, last day of school, adventure. I would try to again. I would work on the this would be considered repeating tags, because you say summer school vlogs and school vlog. It's all still searchable, so you either want to keep one or the other, but don't use them both. Vlog is again one of those things. The word vlogging, summer vlog, adventure. These are all going to yield a really high search result. So these are something you probably don't want to put on your channel, or if you are, add more to them. Okay. So, for example, you just use the word vlog, you have 86 million results, which doesn't help people find you because, again, like, I know you're big, I know you get the views, but you're not on front page quality yet. So right now your vlog, you're just one search term result. Okay. Is you get a result of 1.158745515643111 to the negative 8th power. And hey, okay. But yeah, that's just again to give you a broader perspective. That's a 1 in 86 million result in that. So just keep that in mind. I hope you're still here listening, because I that is something I also check on to see if you guys are still here. Merker, I hope you're still here listening. As I said, definitely you probably focus more on like the vlog itself. What's going on in the vlog? You can use those as tags. You even have the potential of using the word fidget spinner in your vlog. So just things to keep in mind. I like that you're responding to mostly everybody. See right here, boop boop. You're missing all these people. Even if it's just one quick not subscribe, but one quick word like or first. Always respond to it. It's always important. All right, Merker. I hope the advice is helping a little. I know, as I said, I know you're a bigger channel, but I want to be able to go over different things here. Okay, let's take a look at the description. I want you to be able to get more people to come to your channel. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video of my first and last ever vlog at school until next year. For more videos like this, please like and comment and subscribe for more. All right, maybe talk a little bit more about what happened in the video, not just necessarily the vlog itself, but also get into like what happened during the day, or maybe mention something funny that'll get a person's attention. Because this the words that say for more videos like this, please subscribe for more, is going to make it hard for a search, because again, that's going to pop up next to it, and that's you want to use that first 100 as much as possible. So just keep that in mind. Try to stretch this out as much as possible. I like that you put your social media there. It's good. It's definitely good that you do that. As I said, the music on this is pretty dope. And maybe if you're wait a second. Okay, so there's his channel. So you mentioned your friend Capital E, but he didn't pop up on this until all the way at the bottom. So you should say something like, "This is Capital E's channel," so he gets more seen. That's something you want to know. That's something people want to know. I don't even know who Capital E is. But Let's take a look. The words last day of school is also going to be a hard sell for a search result too. Because remember, everything is searchable on YouTube that you've typed in. The last day of school, resulted in a higher search result than just the word vlog. And a result came to 122 million. So try to make it more unique. See how this person goes. Crush Science, Clay's yearbook, last day of school routine, those type of things. Really expand it as much as possible. This, my friend, is a Focusrite microphone. Yep. It's the Scarlett Focusrite microphone. All right, Tennessee, you have a good night. Can I make .NET famous? I don't think anyone can make .NET famous. But yeah, really work on expanding these right here. Next time you go live, go a little early in Dubai. It's 5 a.m. here. I'm tired as heck. I have work. I work for a living. I work 2 jobs. I don't get paid to do this. This is all free, buddy. So yeah, just work on a title too. So let me give you a final summation, my buddy. You got what could be potentially a good channel. You got what could be potentially a very good channel, and I say potentially very good because you're obviously growing. You're obviously getting the right attention, which is great. I want to say expand your descriptions a little bit more. Really work. Your upload schedule's okay, but it's still a little sporadic. Like this week you uploaded twice, and then you haven't uploaded for 2 weeks, and before that not another 2 weeks. So try to keep that all nice and like linear. Try to make sure that all of your uploads are being religiously uploaded, especially as a vlogger. I know it's always hard to come up with things to vlog. I do, because sometimes it takes me like 2 weeks to vlog something personally myself. But I want to say you're going to want to work on something out of schedule. We're going to be able to vlog a little bit more. Work on your about section. Really expand that more too. Get into what made you want to start vlogging. What are you trying to do for YouTube? What are you trying to do to give back to the community? Something along that line. Work on your descriptions as well when it comes to your video. Really be more descriptive of the descriptions. And I like that you put your social media in there. That's really good that you do that. And I would also say probably I would also say work on your tags. Really use that 500 character maximum on your tags, but try not to spam the same things over again. The word vlog and vlogs is almost the same thing, so you wouldn't have to put them both down. If you just put in the word vlogs, it covers both the word vlog and vlogs because it's all in one. So that means it's an all-inclusive word. So if you make it a plural, just so you know, it's the same. It yields the same search result. And also do something with the banner so the the letters aren't bleeding with this color scheme right here. I'm not exactly sure what to say. I was also saying get rid of that too, but oh, and also don't forget to carry your branding over to your social media as well. That's very important to do. When it comes to this, I don't know. I wouldn't say make it white because then it's going to blend in even worse. Maybe put an outline on it. I think that might work if you put some sort of outline on it. That's a lot of food, dude. But those are my recommendations, my dude. I know you're doing pretty okay right now. I mean, you've only been around since May 11th, 2014, which isn't bad. Alex, calm down. You don't want to spam chat like that because I can't see it when people comment on here and I can't read it back if that's the issue. But yeah, those are my recommendations, my man. Really, really spam this out, and I'm pretty sure with the amount of subscribers you got, the only thing, it wouldn't hurt you to even do this because the worst thing that could happen is that you get more subscribers. You're not going to lose the people who faithfully watch you. And I'm not telling you to change your branding. I'm not telling you to change your vlogging style. But I just want you to, I want you to actually just move stuff around a little bit and really expand and show some extra metadata, some love, because I want you to get found some more. So just keep that in mind. And thank you very much for sharing your channel with us. If you guys want to check out some vlogs, Merker's the dude to do it. Thank you, Merker, for sharing. All right, now I'm going to add some people who've been asking. That's a good question. Sleeping Cats. I think I got another hour in me. It's not a problem. All right. Oh, yeah, Nebulous Boss. That's the other one I was missing. I knew I was missing one who'd been asking. Here we go. So, I'm going to close it after that. Mr. Price, you're already on there. I know that. So after that, I'm gonna say this much. It's gaming. Are you on here? I feel like you're on here or someone else is. It's Loop Handit. That's why. Unless you don't want to go on here, because I know I've gone over you before. All right. No problem, Retro. So this is a randomizer for those of you who are newly watching. I don't select anyone just by looking at them. And Alex, I don't recommend that ever. Someone actually just recently, who was a big YouTuber, just got banned for doing that. So I don't recommend that in the slightest, Alex, ever. Wheel on a PC, please pick me. So let me explain to you guys how this works for those of you who are just newly joining. This is a randomizer. We're going to respect the wheel because I'm not being biased and just picking you guys at random. We're going to respect the wheel. We're going to listen to what I got to say cuz hey Kurt, we're going to listen to what I got to say. And again, if I don't go over your channel, there are other opportunities for me to go over your channel. Not just on Freedom, but I also do it on MGN. Tomorrow, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. That's on the East Coast of the United States. And I also can do it on my own channel, usually on Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. On the coast, Eastern Standard. So you can take a look at MGN and see what they got to offer because they're a great gaming channel. Network, I should say. They're a great gaming network. And I also do stuff on my own personal channel, but I also go over your YouTube channels as well if I don't get to you today. Because as you all can see, this list is pretty extensive. So keep that in mind. I can see your messages. It's now. All right. So that being said, so let's apply the wheel changes. We're going to give it a spin. Toothless! Now see, I can say Toothless has been chatting. I don't even have to ask if he's here because he's been so active that I know he's here. All right, KC, if you're going to sleep, thank you very much. Okay. I get it. All right. So first thing, Toothless, I want to mention you're focused on a very interesting thing. You're focusing on solely garden warfare, which is interesting. Not terrible, not it's not bad at all. I mean, like there could be worse things to be focusing on, Angry Birds. But still, so this is an interesting thing. You found a niche market, which is good because you're definitely getting the views. I mean, this particular video has gotten 135 views, and it was only uploaded 2 hours ago. You have 13,000 subscribers, which which is something. It's not something you could just shake a stick at. That's pretty good. That's actually very good. So congratulations on that. Continuing what I'm saying, I'm going to keep praising you for a second. You know how to set up your front page. You actually named your upload section, which is awesome. Actually, I don't think that's your upload section. I think that's one of your playlists. But put your uploads on your front page too. All right, that way people can find it. You upload so much. I don't know where you find time to sleep. You uploaded 3 times today, buddy. This isn't a race. This isn't a race. Calm down. So, yeah. I'm going to give you praise where praise is. Now then, Toothless, I'm going to get you on this. Your banner doesn't say anything about you. You pretty much just advertising for Garden Warfare, and they ain't paying you for it. So really put your name on the banner, not so much theirs. See what you can do to probably use the idea of what Garden Warfare uses for their banner and see what you can do to mix your name in that. Meaning, like, get rid of the words and somehow put your name in there that kind of looks like what they got going on for them. So just something to think about. When you're putting some, maybe Crafty Gamer, how you doing? So I want to see your name on your banner. Also, you have very specific things you're doing for your thumbnails, but your thumbnails seem to be all, how can I say? They seem a little bland. And I'm not insulting you when I say that. They just seem a little meh. I feel like you could expand on them a little bit more. Now I'm going to show you a guy. He's a good friend of mine. He does a really good job with his thumbnails, especially when you're doing things like walkthroughs. Now let me show you what he does for his walkthroughs. It's pretty cool. He's a good friend of mine, so I always support the way he does things, especially because I agree with how he does it. So let me show you. This guy's name's Super Milkbox, okay? He's been a good buddy of mine for a while. Now then, what I like he does, because he does nothing but walkthroughs. This is all he does. His life is walkthroughs. So what he does is he takes moments or segments of the video and puts this really cool banner, these really cool wordings at the bottom of what he does for his thumbnails. And that's really cool because it pops out the words, it tells exactly what needs to be said, and it doesn't take up too much space, so you still have something in the background to look at. So just as an idea what you could do for thumbnails, this actually, especially for this type of target audience you're trying to go for walkthroughs, that's where you want to look. That's what you want to look at. Because you just don't want to have basic images, because the problem with basic images is just it just doesn't work. So let's go to your about section. I want to see more about you because you've been in here for a minute. Okay. Plants vs. Zombie, Garden Warfare 2, Plants vs. Zombies Heroes, Plants vs. Zombies 2. It's About Time, Skyrim Special Edition, Fallout 4, Fallout 4, Automatron, Fallout 4, Harbor, Fallout 4, Nuka World, Overwatch, The Forest, Lego Star Wars, The Force Awakens, The Sims 4, Pokemon, Sun and Moon, Dead by Daylight, Battlefield 1, Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. What? So, you see where I got a little confused here, and my problem is you just rattled off a whole bunch of games and brought no context with it. And the problem with that is it doesn't tell me enough. It doesn't tell me anything, as a matter of fact. So I will now read this in a very familiar voice for you, as you guys might know him. He's a very popular dude. He's very important to most people, especially if you're playing Overwatch. So I'm going to read this, just like this person should. And I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do to fix it afterwards, but not in his voice. Okay? So, okay, here we go.
Hello, everybody! He let me out of the basement today. Okay, kid-friendly gaming, no commentary, gameplay, walkthroughs, guides, and tutorials. Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2, Plants vs. Zombies Heroes, Plants vs. Zombies 2, It's About Time, Skyrim Special Edition, Fallout 4, Fallout 4 Automatron, Fallout 4 Harbor, that's how you say it, right? Right. Fallout 4 Nuka-Cola, Overwatch, hey, I know that one. The Forest, Lego Star Wars, The Force Awakens, The Sims 4, Pokemon Sun and Moon, I like Pikachu, Dead by Daylight, Battlefield 1, Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. I'm a video game completionist. I 100% video games, usually on the highest difficulty. I collect every unique item, beat every boss, finish every quest, every secret, unlock every unlockable, and share the process on this YouTube channel. You're welcome to use my gameplays in your own video projects, but please contact me first for approval. I have business emails for that below. For more casual discussions, follow me on Twitter. So,
the issue with that. So the issue that you're falling in that one right there is that all of these should probably be down here, with some context to it. Like on this channel, you'll see me play this, or on this channel, you'll see me play these following games. Kurt, I have 45 minutes left. Yeah. So that way you can bring some context into it. But I would say put this at the top so we can identify you. And also maybe talk about what makes you like making walkthroughs. That's actually something a little important too. Yeah, your tags should not go in your description. Tags should go in the video, but the tags have to be relative to the video. These wouldn't be necessarily considered tags. They're just more sort of considered random words that's on your channel. None of this information here is searchable. So just keep that in mind. Yeah. But don't do that. The one thing you definitely don't want to do is on your channel is put in a goal. Because here's why, and hear me out. When you put in goals, it makes it look like you're only here to get subscribers. You're not here to entertain. You're not here to educate. You're not here to help anybody. It's a very selfish thing to put on your channel. And it kind of is deterring. I know, again, your channel's doing fine, but I believe it could do better. So don't put goals on... So don't put goals on your channel. Especially, like, if I click this, it's just going to bring me back to your front page anyways. And also do this. But, you don't... The thing is, it pops up right here. And that's the first thing people see on your front page, and you don't want people to see that on your front page. You want something different. And also, I also want to see a channel trailer at this point in time. You got 1,500 videos, so keep that in mind. But if they want to make the decision to subscribe, it's right here. And if I go to the About section, that's Milkbox. If I go to the About section, it's right here. You don't need to make another subscribe button all on its own, because it's all going to be right where I'm going to be already. And it pops right to your front. So, YouTube Gaming, Twitter. Yeah. So, carry over your branding as much as possible. Sub-goals are terrible. Sub-goals are good to have for yourself, but don't put them out there for people. Don't put them out there for people, because it makes your channel look selfish. It makes it look like that's all you're here on YouTube for. And that shouldn't be all you're here on YouTube for. You should be on YouTube for some of the following things: entertainment, education, fundamental design, music, anything that would be of use in a creative field, anything like that. But you should not be here because I want money, I want fame, and I want subscribers. Those are all the wrong things you should be on here for, because I got bad news for you. YouTube's not here for the money. People are not gonna just subscribe to you because, and people are not going to just watch you for the sake of watching you just so you can get money. It's just not how it works. So you got to be here to do what you want to do. And if that is just to make money and that is just to make subscribers, that is not the right thing to do. But I would carry over your branding. That being said, Toothless, that was not a message to you. But I was just saying, because the question was put up there. What if we put sub goal is to get subs? I wouldn't put any sub goal on there. I wouldn't put a view goal on there. I wouldn't put any goal on there. That's all your own personal things. Honestly, it really is. I'm being 100% honest with you when I say that. That is all your own personal thing. So keep your goals to yourself and people who are close to you. So just keep that in mind. Hey, Anthseki. Moving to the next thing. Let's go to your playlist, which I'm hoping is more full. You do have a few things in your playlist, but they don't equal 1,500. I can definitely say that. And you only have one video in your Balloons Tower Defense 5. So maybe fill that up a little bit more, or just put it in a one-off type of deal. Let's take a look at these. Yeah, as I said, we already had a discussion of thumbnails, so you know what my opinion is on that. Your titles are actually pretty good. I'm going to say this much: your titles could be learned from. I only say that because they're really straight and to the point. They catch a lot of attention because they're all in caps. But they're actually not bad for a title for a video. So let's watch the most recent video. Drink beer. What you want me to do? Okay. Whoa. Huh. I just feel like it's very quiet. Maybe add some music to it, or my best thing is you're going to probably maybe something along the line of, like, I know you don't do audio, but believe it or not, if you have straight gameplay, I know this is just edited gameplay, which is good, but if you have straight gameplay with you have a question. Okay, it's gaming, what's the question? But if you have straight gameplay, the issue that you're going to run into with no commentary is actually it doesn't fall underneath fair use. Believe it or not. This does because you're giving a guide, but if you're just playing straight gameplay with no audio, that actually comes... As I said before, Beater beckoned, I got about less than 40 minutes to go. So, welcome back, Mohagul guy. Okay, so as I was saying, I was just reading something. So I would say if you're just playing straight gameplay, make sure there's commentary, because if there's none, it doesn't fall underneath fair use, and it could be copyrighted. Yes, Merker, what is it? What is the question? Okay, so we got that. You did good. Nice job on taggings. That is tag the mess up. Toothless, Plants vs. Zombie Garden Warfare 2 gameplay, Garden Warfare 2, Garden Warfare 2 walkthrough, Ribbit, Secret Hat, Ribbit Hat. I'd probably get rid of this one because this one's more in it. Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare, all snow globes. Okay, this doesn't have anything to do with snow globes. This should be only having to do with hats and not golden gnomes or Trials of the Golden Gnomus. And probably not. So these three actually have nothing to do with this video because this video is solely about the Ribbit Hat, as far as I know. As far as I know. If it's not, I do apologize. But if this... Oh, no, this is entirely about the Ribbit Hat. I saw it through the drag-through. someone asked a question. The guy buys subscribers. It shows he gets 300 views a month, 0 subs a month. Thought too many tags can be spam. Too many tags can't be spam, and it can be spam depending on how you use them. As I said, right here, this is these tags aren't relevant to the video. They're DLCs and other secret items, but they're not part of this video. I understand that, but you got to keep it to the video, because the issue with these is that they aren't part of this video. So always keep that in mind. Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2 gameplay walkthrough, Plants vs. Zombies Secret Hat. I would get rid of that here and go Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2 Secret Hat. Okay, no. See, what you did is you put your tags in your description. You put your tags in your description, and that's not your description. Your description should be, well, your description. I like that you put the DLC info in that now, but this description should read, how to get the Ribbit Secret Hat Easter egg in Backyard Battleground from Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. That would be a nice, easy, simple description. You don't want to put your tags in not the tag section. It's not even, this is not searchable. Yeah, it's searchable information, but it's not descriptive. You want this part to be descriptive. All this is already located on this page, so it wouldn't need to be repeated. So just keep that in mind. Merker, I don't think that's the case. I'm looking at his channel, and I don't think he buys them, because he's definitely getting watches and he's getting likes too. He's like, unless this guy's has a lot of money. Like, obviously I could look that up real quick, but I ain't gonna air out any dirty laundry on the thing. Oh, no, he gets subscribers. He gets, on average, 40 subscribers a day. So, he ain't, and his subs go up and it goes down just like a normal person. So, he definitely isn't buying subs. I can definitely say that much. It wouldn't be so fluctuated if he was. So, I don't mean to point out things like that on live. I just want to be, just wanted to point that out. I'm going to defend people where I can defend them. So, I mean, I can see as much information as the next person when it comes to that stuff. I can see the fluctuation. I can see how often he gets subscribed. I can see how often you get views. I can see everything. I'm not even a person from Curse. But for those of you who know how to YouTube, you would know. But I'm not gonna put that on the main screen, because that's airing out information. Hello, Tech2 Nua J. So, my final summation for you, my friend, Toothless, you got a good channel. You definitely got a good channel, and as I said, I'll defend whoever needs to be defended. Look at the thing above the sub button. G2A? Subscribe goal? I'll bring that over here. I'm looking at it. I'm not sure what I'm seeing. G2A is a purchasing site. Yo, Sheikh Khalifa. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what he's talking about. I'm sorry. This is me. This is me. I'm going down. Please review my channel. So this has nothing to do with him. That's me. I fluctuate like crazy under his name. I wouldn't count that. YouTube has a bad habit of not being correct right here. In a lot of cases, it's just not correct. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. But I looked at something else saying something completely different. Yeah, this is it's actually incorrect. So, and also keep in mind that this is a little perk if you have heartbeat. Not everyone can see this. Heartbeat's not 100% accurate either. So also keep that in mind. Heartbeat's good for helping me see tags and whatnot, and that's all I use heartbeat for. But it's not always accurate. It's actually like sometimes it can be good, sometimes it can be bad, depending on what we're looking at. So that's not 100% accurate. So I looked at his stuff. It's clear. He's good. So don't worry. You got the stamp of approval, Toothless. I don't trust heartbeat all the time. So just keep that in mind. So with that being said, my final submission for your channel is work on that banner. Really talk about get you on that banner. I want to see you on a banner. Tech2 Nua J. The best thing I can do is add you to a list. Just so you know, I can add you to a list. That's what I can do. Where the heck did it go? There it is. Shoot, this list is huge. I don't know where Toothless went. Did I already remove you? I must have. I don't see you anywhere on here. Oh, there you are. There we go. Now you're on there. Yeah, Heartbeat's a benefit of being a partner with Freedom. And you can use Heartbeat, which allows me to look at a whole bunch of different things. Yeah, no problem, Toothless. So my final summation for you, my dude: work on your banner, work on some of your tags. Your tags are a little lacking, and don't put tags where they don't belong. Make sure you're really writing out your description because it's going to be searchable information for that video. The other thing I want to say is when you're uploading a lot, but it's working for you, so that's fine. But really work on your thumbnails too. Take a look at what other people are using for thumbnails. I want to see your thumbnails separate themselves from other people. Work on your about section a little more. Get into what makes you want to do this type of stuff. And that, I believe, is it. As long as you're staying away from gameplay which has you not talking. Meaning like just straight gameplay and not just walkthroughs. All right. No, Merker, it's fine. It's fine. It happens. Like I don't 100 believe everything I see all the time, but when I look on it at different sources, it tells me exactly what the channel's all about. So no problem. It was a good catch, but that's pretty much what I'm saying. We're gonna Wet Ink, you're already on the wheel. So let's do the spinning thing. Yeah. We can be Vanna White for a second. Now we're gonna that's not Vanna White. Wait, no, it is. I'm right. Talk about it, dude. I haven't heard from him forever, and I almost guarantee he's not here. Ripper! Art thou here, Mr. Krabs? Wet Ink, you're already on the wheel. I'm not going to repeat it again, but you are already on the wheel. So, Ripper. Been doing pretty good sleeping cats. Okay. The timer goes up. The timer goes up. Good. It's good that you're still here. All right. Here we go. Sorry, had to wheedle that out a little bit. Okay, so Ripper not here. Ripper is not here. Spinning the wheel again. Go ahead and get that little wheel spin. He is the first person on the thing. Ari Aardvark. Ari Aardvark. So, yeah, he was the number one person. That's sort of sad. If he would have just stuck, if he would have stuck to his guns, he would have been picked. I feel bad. I feel bad. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely give him a benefit of the doubt that he's probably not here. He's like one of the first people. So we're gonna go ahead and update the wheel. Apply the changes. This dude been coming to every one of my streams. I feel terrible. He's been coming to every one of my streams. This dude been coming to every one of my streams and has never been picked. Ever, never, ever has been picked. And finally he gets picked. And I guarantee he's not here. I feel terrible. Retro. I feel terrible. I feel terrible. I guarantee he's not here, but we're going to give him a benefit of the doubt because this man has been trying to get us to go over his channel forever, and finally he gets picked. I feel this is bad. Okay, guys, also keep in mind, I do these on my own personal channel, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard every Wednesday. So if you want to check that out, also check out all my other content too. That'd be great. And also keep in mind that I do this on MGN, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard on Tuesdays. So check them both out. So we're gonna give him the 30 seconds, okay? All right. It just seems fair. It just seems fair for him because he's been waiting for a solid minute. And like I feel bad. I do. So this is me feeling bad. It's been a minute. Dang, dude. That sucks. Okay, well, man, I feel bad. I really feel bad. So let's continue the spinning. Sage. Hello, Periodico Verde. You're green periodically, I think. Yeah, Jerf Snid has been here. Sage of Insanity. I just saw it. Speaking of guys who've been wanting me to go over his channel since I started this thing, we're gonna start it again. Okay. I played him a sad song. That's sad. Such a sad thing. Spin it again. How per freak. I haven't seen this person either.
$90 degrees outside means 175 to 200 degrees.
The flip?
$90 degrees outside means 175 to 200 degrees under the hood.
Okay. So we're gonna add him. We're gonna add him real quick. I don't know what that was. That freaked me out. Okay, so I'm gonna assume he's not here. We're still gonna play him. We're gonna play him off. There he is. All right, Lipper free. I don't know what that is. Okay, we're just gonna apply the wheel changes. You did not. Okay. All right, this list is getting small. Doing pretty good, Verde. I know you're here. Thank God. It only took like 1 billion people to go through. Jeez. Ha. There we go. Yeah, I pretty much think it was the add below the wheel. So there we go. All right, so that being said, let's go over your channel. First thing I want to mention is your channel looks fairly new, but 93 videos, I don't think you are. So I'm probably going to have one more after this one, so guys, stick around. Again, let's go. So the first thing I want to mention is that your channel looks new, but I know it's not. So you're going to want to really work on your front page. I see your uploads, but I want to see your popular uploads, your creative playlist, much like I have on my own personal channel where I kind of like really blew out my channel. That is not the video I'm looking for, but sort of like how I blew out my channel where I got a whole bunch of stuff going on right here. So you guys,
John Williams, you put that orchestra back.
God damn it, John Williams. But just keep that in mind. Also, your banner needs a lot of work, and I'm saying this out of the bottom of my heart and out of pure just like sympathy and criticism that your banner needs to really focus on you. I see you got a lot of sleeping cats in the background, so I get it. But the video, you've been on there for 5 years, okay? So then something clearly is going on. And let's start with your banner first. But your banner is hard to read. I can't see your name on it at all. So try to see what you can do to refocus it on you. If you want to include cats in there, see what you can do. But what I'm going to say is I would get in touch with some people from the GFX team or get in, either on the forums or on Discord's own personal Freedom's own personal Discord, and you'll be able to get the hold of that. So I say that. If you guys are ever looking for Freedom's Discord, it's actually located in the description of this video. That's why another reason why description is so important. I would say put something with your icon. Make it all related to this, but have your name somewhere on here. Even if your initials are SCS, that would be something you could use. Stuffy actually does do some pretty good graphics, so you should try see what you can do to hop on talking to him. Turtle, you've actually gotten my attention at this point in time. Please, I would refrain from calling anybody anything in stream. We get it. We saw. I don't have any proof of that. I haven't looked at his channel, and it's probably something you shouldn't be saying in the chat. What do you gain from Discord? That is a good question. That is actually a good question, Kurt. I actually like that question. What can you gain from Discord? Discord will allow you to be able to communicate with other people that have like or similar interests as you. It will also help you expand your channel as you're allowed in certain Discord servers to actually advertise your videos, but don't spam them. The other thing that's going to be on there is the ability to communicate with others to maybe help you out with your channel, such as a GFX team or even a music team. Not necessarily all Discord servers have that, but it also definitely helps. I personally have my own Discord server that one of my moderators, Nick, works on, and he does a really good job on keeping that Discord server really well tightened down. Same goes for my other moderator, Crazy Eyed Gamer. They do their best what they could do on my server, but it definitely helps out, and it also helps them and other people who follow my personal YouTube channel communicate with me. And I usually leave the description of the link to my Discord server in my About section. So please tell some loud R4U. All right. So that being said, that's why Discord server is important. So let's get back to your videos. Now, I'm noticing there's a little pattern on your videos too. Yes, you have me on Discord. Well, then you should follow me on Discord, on my personal Discord as well. So that being said, I would probably work on your thumbnails a little. Your vlog thumbnails are okay, but you got some words in here, and I can't read them because you're using red. And red's really hard color to go against anything. I say that only due to the fact that red seems to blade in with everything that's around it, and I'm being honest with you when it comes to that. For most channels, I say stay away from red when it comes to doing anything, honestly. Give me a second here, just updating something. Okay, so hope I'm next throw. We got one more roll. That's what we got after this. One more roll. So I hope you guys been sticking around. And also just keep in mind after the next spin, that's where we're gonna end. But again, it doesn't end just on this channel. There's always a way for me to go over your channel. So don't just use this as a catapult to launch your channel, because honestly, it will not work as a catapult. And you definitely will get the same amount of attention that you could have gotten on your channel, on my channel, or on MGN as you would have gotten here. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so no red, exactly. So let's go to your About section. Hi. Also, keep in mind outlining your stuff is pretty important too. Let's see. What do I got? I think I got it. I want to do another voice. Feeling another voice. This doesn't take too long to look up. Yeah. We'll do that one. We'll do that one. That's a good voice. I feel like this will work. This will work. Here we go.
Yeah! Yakko Warner here. That's right. I can do this voice too. Hi, all of my... wow. Hi, all my name is Thomas, also known as T-Chatter. Said as T-Chatter from the Sleeping Cat Studios. I have something called neurofibromatosis. Neurofibromatosis. That's how you say it. Also known as NF. I'll call it that from now on. I have type 1 and I'm a gamer at heart. And a new animator testing my skills. And I love making videos where I can. I'll be starting up my vlogs and movie reviews up again soon, so if you like what I make, please subscribe and join the crew. Thank you.
So I can do a couple voices, just mostly Rob Paulson. That's all I do is Rob Paulson. But that being said, that's because it wasn't Wacko Warner, it was Yakko Warner. So that impression is on point, no matter how many times I can turn it on or off. I got that one down lock. So don't be judging my Yakko Warner. That one's one of my first ones I ever learned. But that being said, let's talk about some of the wording and grammar of the actual About section. Some of the grammar I'm seeing that we're running into as an issue. You're missing some punctuation. That would be an issue, and also some misspelling. Gamer at heart. This heart is sort of spelled like Kevin Hart, or Owen Hart. You probably want a HEART. And a new animator testing my skills, and then you also have a run-on sentence here. And I love making videos when I can. I'll be starting up my vlogs and movies reviews up again soon, comma. So if you like what I make, please subscribe and join, and I guess it shows a little thing, is a type of tumor, in case you're wondering. Oh, I didn't know. But thank you for telling me. I'm always curious about that. So wait, you can change the glow thing to Twitter icon just by removing the S from the part of your Twitter URL. What? What S? Oh. Wait, no way. Did you just taught me? Lazy Nick be teaching me stuff. Hold on a second. We're gonna take a look at how to fix that. Yo. Oh, that's why. We're gonna actively see how this works. So let's see. Twitter. Let's remove that S. Did Nick just teach us something? I see you, Ralph and Jack Gaming. I sees you. Dang, Nick is teaching us stuff today. All right, so if you remove the S after HTTPS, you can actually get the little Twitter icon. Who knew? Apparently Nick knew. So thank you, guys. Nick, you're awesome. Thank you for sharing it. I've been trying to figure that out forever. So thank you for sharing that with us. That's cool. That's cool to know. Yeah, we just fixed it. But now that we got your Twitter open, wow. Okay, so you're definitely going to want to carry over your branding as well. But again, you're going to need to work on your branding first. The problem with this is it's I'm not sure exactly what it has to do with your channel. And this is supposed to be your channel Twitter. So keep that in mind. Really work on it. Let's take out the Instagram. That's making me hungry. All right, and let's see what's going on with the Instagram. When you like two things combined to make something better. Quesadilla burgers. That sounds good. That sounds really good. Too bad I'm on a diet. Okay. And I would say, yo, Lazy Nick, you're awesome for doing that for us. So what else do we got here? Yeah, just sort of expand that, and then also put up your upload time as well. Let's see. You are welcome. I didn't even catch that. I read stuff so fast. So put up your upload time as well. Neurofibromatosis is hard to live with. I can imagine. The closest thing I have to a disability are both my knees are double jointed, and I broke one 2 years ago, which makes it so much better. And I'm constantly balancing everywhere I go, but I can't imagine what it's like to have like a life-altering disease like that. I'm not sure what the issue could be, but that's something. I'm not 100%. I have to do research on it to find out more. So thank you for telling us what it was. It does illuminate it a little, which might or might not affect uploads, I'm guessing. I like that you have Gravity Fall theories. I really like Gravity Fall. It's such a good show, and they had to cancel it. Well, they canceled it. They ended it. But then he went off to work for Fox, and he was supposedly making something, and now he hasn't made anything. Way to go, dude. But that being said, okay. But that being said, I would have to say, let's continue. You got your favorite music here, but I want to see more of your stuff. You got 93 videos, but it looks like not all videos are in there. Oh, okay, that makes sense. It's a brain tumor. Frosted Search Loop gets bullied on CS:GO. No. Okay. So let's continue. Another thing you're going to probably... I don't know. Like, Ralph and Jack, it sounded like someone was walking in my attic. And that can't be true because I'm the only one home right now. That's terrifying. So that, continuing what I'm doing, don't say that in Munza. That was weird. It sounded like audible footsteps walking in my attic. Like, my attic's just, like, it's right above this room. I mean, like, it's above the whole floor, but it sounded like someone was walking right here. It was the weirdest thing. It's so freaky. I'm not gonna go check. No, that's how people die in movies. That's how people die in movies. You have to go through a very bolted door in the back there in order to get to me. But that's how people die in movies. They go check that stuff. I am not looking at that. Look, I'm not the white guy you think I am. I'm mostly Native American. I don't know how they live in horror movies. But if I go up there, I'm pretty sure I'm going to die or get possessed or something. So I'm not going to do it. No. I ain't doing none of that. No. Okay. So that being said, you're gonna want to work on your thumbnails a little bit more. I like that your vlog thumbnails are pretty simple, but I also want to say don't use red. Don't use red. But also I want to say for your Minecraft ones, take the camera with you so we can make it into a fire. It can't go that far. I don't have a cordless webcam. You will be unprepared. Have some kind of killer. I have a guitar. I'm ready. I don't have a 100-foot USB extension cable. I do apologize. But that being said, I like some of the thumbnails, but some of the other ones, like your Minecraft ones, could use a little work. Maybe some expanding on explanation. Exploring the haunted attic. Hey, I'm one half American too. Cool. So I want to take a look at your vlogs. I really do. Do I want to make... Oh, the other thing I want to make a comment on is your upload schedule seems a little abysmal and abandoned. Come on, talk about getting subs and views. This is how you get famous, my man. I ain't going up there, and you cannot pay me enough to get up there. Yeesh. Okay, that being said, let's continue. I'm gonna look at your stuff here. But I feel like you could expand on that. Carter Owen, I got one more spin on this wheel, and then we're gonna call it a night. Stream like the car one. I don't got one of those. I got a camcorder right there. There it is. I got that going for me. I guess I could walk up there. Half Lebanese. That's cool. But you stopped uploading. That's what I was getting into. You actually stopped uploading, and that doesn't help your channel in a little bit. You want to upload as much. It's not looking at me anymore. You want to upload as much as possible for your channel. That way you can keep getting the views that you need on your channel. If something comes through that window behind me, I'm going to be very scared. But that's my old PC went out, and I just got a new PC. Whoa, cool. Oh, that's what happened. Your PC died. Oh, then that happens. But I'm glad you got a new PC. That must make you feel awesome. So get going on those videos. Now the camera's all chopping off your... I fixed it. I'll fix it again. Watch this. There we go. I fixed it. All right. So, I fixed it. Don't need to PK. I know there's a chat where you're saying that a house is haunted. Yes. There have been some weird stuff. Yes, I'm okay. I'm saying that the house is haunted. There have been weird things that went on here, like doors opening that are clearly latched shut. The other week, I was walking in this hallway right here, this creepy hallway right here. Let's see how creepy it looks right now. Oh yeah, that's nice and creepy. I'm going to share with you guys. I gotta share with you guys something. This be the house I live in, just to give you how freaky deaky this stuff can get. All right. Here we go. I'm just gonna. That's what I gotta walk down after I'm done doing the stream. Nice and spoopy. Now if I turn off this light, even spoopier. Yes. That's good. That's not creepy in the slightest. Uh-huh. Yeah. So now you all know. I live in a spoopy place. Going back to you, dude. Okay. All right, so this is sort of a slideshow thing. Be professional, go to the attic? No!
When you want to get off that darkest ground.
All right, so this is a basic slideshow. Let's. I want to get into more video though.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about cameras.
Okay.
And maybe a little bit of stuff.
All right.
Roll an intro.
You have a job? How do you make a living? Do you do YouTube full time? No.
This is T-Chatter here for one of my.
I do not do
smaller
YouTube for a
vlogs.
living.
Today
I wish I could, but I don't. I don't get
the
enough
previous
views on my
cameras I
channel to
used
do
for
that.
my vlogs.
Why are you scared of your house now? You know
It's
what's
the
around.
Midland. Let's see,
Yeah, but I heard the creakies. Gosh, love.
The Midland.
But that being said,
XTC,
don't do intros. We've already gone over it. I probably
yeah,
just
XTC
drilled that into you guys' head.
720p, 200 extra camera. It's a really good camera.
It's so teeny.
I can censor myself a little bit better. It's XTC 700, or yeah, 720p. Sorry.
It's a
The
teeny
200
camera.
model. I love it. It's a really great camera. Like I just bought maybe like 5 years ago, along with.
No, I'm going. Frost, somebody was behind you. Don't do that. Don't do that to me, Retwitch. You saw it too. Don't do that to me. Y'all gonna scare the poop out of me. I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. How do you make a living? I work 2 jobs to support my life. All right, Tech 2. You have a good day. So I'm gonna show you some really cheap lighting. All right. It might look like I have the best lighting on the planet, but if anyone knows me, I don't. But I have a good cheap lighting. All right. Let me show you what I mean. So I'm gonna kill them real quick. So what I got is 2 canister lights. You can buy these really inexpensively. They're like $10 a piece. They're really inexpensive. I have them running down with an extension cord, which doesn't cost too much. And the light bulbs that are in them are LED daylight bulbs. You want daylight because daylight's going to have the best type of lighting. And I say that, Stuffy, you're being mean. This is you being mean. See? That's you being mean. But I say daylight because daylight bulbs are going to have the best type of light. You want pure white light because that's going to have every color in the rainbow. Pure white light is the best type of light that you can have. So I use these type of bulbs. They're the LED bulbs. And no, it's not glowing. It's just giving that up impression. 1, 2, Freddy's. You stop that right there, Retro. But these are the type of bulbs you want to get. They're just real simple bulbs. Don't get the GE ones because they're garbage. These were warranted for 5 years, and it went out after 2 months. And I don't keep these on forever. You named your channel after the cat you have? All right. Oh, give me a second. That's a notifications. I already have. Okay, get a priest in your house, bro. No. Okay, so that being said, you can buy some really cheap lighting. That like in total, the whole rig and setup costs like $30 or less. And pieces. Those are just pieces of wood I barred to my wall that they're clamped onto. People actually use those lights to work on like cars and whatnot, so they're really cheap. Your tags and your tags and your description are lacking impressively, so you're gonna want to expand on your tags. Whatever you're talking about in this video is going to be something you want to be talking about in the tag, and your description. You're talking about your action camera 720p. And that's actually important to you. So really put that into like the tag in a tag form or a way of showing that's what this video is about, and your description is going to benefit that as well. So that is my final summation for you, my man, because you got a good channel here, a good making of a channel. You've been on YouTube for a while, and I know you might have some things that might be an issue for you, but the one thing I was going to say is now that you got your new computer, it's a new fresh start. It's a new fresh start. It's a new day for you. So get those videos out there. Get them going. It looked like you're doing it like once a week, and I would say really work on your thumbnails, work on your descriptions and tags. When you're putting out your about section, maybe talk a little bit more about why you started the channel, and also talk about your upload schedule you want to put your upload schedules there as well. So just things to think about for you. And also work on your banner. Get a hold of Stuffy for that too, because Stuffy does a really good job with his thumbnails and banners. Stuffy's actually one of my moderators here who's been very quiet this entire time, and it's most likely Koi Koi. So he's been here for a while. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button. We're actually one shy of hitting 70, so I'd like to see that. And I would say those are pretty much my recommendations for you, my dude. And thank you very much for sharing your channel with us. Okay. At 70. Huh. I'm looking at this one thing over here, and it says we're at... Oh, we are at 70. Look at that. Wow. Okay. Well, that makes more sense. All right, let's get this wheel spinning, okay? Let's get this wheel spinning. Of course we can spin again. This is our last spin for tonight. I've been up for a while. Again, guys, I implore you, if you have not gotten a chance to get reviewed tonight, please, by all means, join me on the MGN stream 8 p.m. Eastern Standard every Tuesday, and on my personal channel, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard every Wednesday, and I will go over your channel. And those don't use a wheel. Those are directly me going over your channel. So here we go. Nebulous Boss, who was asking me, Barry, took your tips in from reviewing my channel the other day, and I saw a very good result. Awesome, Bubbo. I'm glad it helped. So, Nebulous Boss, YouTube, are you still here? Wheel of Morality.
Wheel of Morality. Turn, turn, turn. Tell us the lesson that we should learn.
Yeah, of course I know where that's from. I invented it. Wait, oh shoot, he's right there. Nebulous Boss goes, good luck all, and gets it. All right, here we go. So let's take a look here. I hope to see you all, and if I didn't get to you tonight, I hope to see you all on my channel as much as possible. And I will be able to go over your channels immediately. It's the first come first first come first serve type of thing. And yeah, you're still on the list, dude. So if you're first come first serve. If you're first there, you're first one to get a review. And all of the people that that usually are my usuals will. No, they're not randomly added. They get people asking. I put them on there. So we're gonna go over his, and I'm gonna get to my final summation for the whole thing. So this is a really cool looking banner. I'm not gonna lie, but where really cool falls into play, there is always something. Sleeping Cat Studios, you have a good night. Thank you very much for joining. That bothers me is these right here. You don't need these here because first off and foremost, we are on your YouTube channel right now. So you don't have to put YouTube on here. You also don't have to put these on here because, again, they're not clickable. But these are, so this definitely leads us right to how much you're willing to do to stream. This was actually the last video of Zachary Spriggs. So, again, I'm always willing to check out your channels on both the MGN stream or my own stream. And if you join my Discord server, I give an announcement an hour ahead of time, actually even a day ahead of time, when I'm going to be streaming, just to give you guys an idea. So, that being said, uploads, popular uploads, cool. You have 81 videos, so I expect a channel trailer at this point in time, my dude. And I want to see you put that at the top. Let's go to your About section. The banner is really dope, but then you kind of lose me here in the icon. I feel like you could somehow get this into your icon. That'd be great. But I would drop this little stuff at the bottom. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'll see you there. And where do I find the link to your Discord server? As a matter of fact, you can find a link to my Discord server on my About section in my on my channel. If you just go to my About section, which should be already there, you'll see my Discord server right there. You guys can just go ahead and click that, and it'll tell you when I'm doing that. I'm just messing with you. But you can click that, and it'll bring you right to my Discord server. All right, so like that is my thing. Okay, so here we go. Hello, and welcome to my channel. Want a YouTube partnership to help you grow on YouTube? Join here. Get free GIFX logos and lots more for free. Okay. This is not clickable. Mod, is it okay for me to post the Discord link? Yeah, we can't post links in here, unfortunately. You'll get one new this Tuesday. All right. So, want to play with me? Add my ID. I don't know what that is. It's just your ID. All right. Give me a second here, dudes. All right. That being said, I'm not sure what this ID is for. Want to chat with me? So this is why the links here don't help. And I say that 100% that this doesn't... Okay, thank you very much, Sleeping Cat. I say that the links here don't help because I can't click them. But that's why there's links down here. So I would say delete the whole About section and restart it. And I say that because you want to talk about your channel. You want to talk about what you can offer. You want to talk about why you started your channel. You want to talk about what your upload schedule is. This is a place to do it. This is a place to talk about you and be humble about it. Let's check your Twitter, see if that connects. Okay, so again, branding is very important. You want to bring your branding from point A to point B. So you definitely want to bring your branding over to you definitely want to bring your branding over to your Twitter as well. It helps people find you and understand you. So that is something to keep in mind. Not understand you. You want to bring your branding over to keep everything consistent. That's the word I'm looking for. So let's take a look at your playlist. You should have some playlist. Okay, so you only have 35 videos in a playlist. Sorry, 36 videos in a playlist. and you have 81 videos, so that means there's a couple videos that aren't in a playlist. That is something you're going to want to work on for your channel. All right, Sleeping Cats, you have a good night. Now it's the same person going, probably. Game Tech, I wish I had the ability to do that, but I do not have the ability to create anyone let anyone become a moderator. Though it would be cool if I could, but I can't, because that's something you have to entrust in people who've been here for a while. And I know you came here last time. All right, thank you very much, Retro. I'll check it out in a minute. Yeah, I'll check it out in a minute, and we'll be able to take go over it there. Let's go to your videos. All right, that's cool. But you want to separate your. Can you at least sub to my channel? I don't just sub to people's channels, Jerf. I'm being honest. I'm really picky on who I sub to, and you really got to give me entertainment. But if you come to the channel reviews, I'll be able to look at your channel and make that decision then. But I can't just sub to people's channels, because the last thing I want to do is damage your channel by being a dead subscriber. And I'm being honest with you there. I don't want to subscribe to a channel that I'm not going to watch. And I'm only saying that because I haven't seen your channel. I can't just subscribe to your channel because I don't want to damage your views to sub ratio. So I'm not saying that to insult you. I'm saying that to help you, because I don't want to be that guy to your channel. Okay. So I'm being honest with you. I mean, it's not me just yelling at you. So I'm a very picky subscriber, and don't take that to offense. It's just how I am. So, that being said, let's go to. Let's go to the rest of your information here. We got a couple videos, which is cool. It's always hard to record off of your. It's always hard to record off of a video of your phone for gaming, and I say that because okay. I say that because the phone leaves this black banner that's around the side, and it makes it so you can't be seen. It makes it so it can't be seen. It makes it so it's not interesting. You want to make sure you fill in these sides. Sorry, I'm going to focus here. I got people watching this. I'm going to focus here. My apologies, everybody. So that being said, clickbait, FML, this. Let's listen to some music. Should I upload again? Okay, this is why your thumbnails need to be important. This is why your thumbnails need to be important, because these are hard to separate from each other. I didn't know these were stories, if these are vlogs or anything like that. So I want to say, for the sake of, thank you very much for subscribe, Jerf. You want to separate these thumbnails out and really work on Thank you very much, Peter. No problem, Mark. Okay. I want to say the thumbnails could use a little work. Really expand on the thumbnails. Sit down and work on them. I'm not sure if you only have your phone to upload, but I can say that's not true because I see your computer right here. So when you get done uploading it from your phone, go to your computer and make a thumbnail immediately. That way it's easier for you to that way, well, not easier, but, well, it's going to be easier for me to make a thumbnail and not make a thumbnail from your phone, but it's also going to be more consistent. It's going to make your channel look a lot nicer, because people don't generally click on thumbnails that look like this. The same goes for camera. I'm going to pick on you for a second, because when you're recording on your phone, always make it landscape. Never make it vertical, and I say that from experience. Portrait never records well. It's actually really crappy to record, and I do apologize for using that term, but it's really bad to record in portrait view. You want to record in landscape view because it's going to be more stuff that's going to be able to be seen. Believe it or not, in landscape, there's a lot of stuff that's around you that can't be seen in portrait. So try to always record in landscape. Thank you very much for subscribe. And let's see, clickbait FML. Let's take a look at that.
If you can actually see a fidget spinner in this image, there is a humongous...
Applause. All right, here we go.
chance that you were actually colorblind, guys. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? If you can actually see a fidget spinner in this image, there is a humongous chance that you are actually colorblind, guys.
What? Okay. No tags. Want a YouTube partnership? Okay. Yeah. These are funny. These are actually pretty funny. I like that. Want a YouTube partnership? If you grow up on YouTube, join here, get a free GFX logos and lots more for free. Okay. So that being said, I'm not sure whose YouTube channel this is, honestly. Well, meaning like I'm not sure if this is a recording of someone else or is or you. So always be careful using other people's material. You could get into a lot of trouble for that. And I don't want that happening to you, my man. I want you to be okay when it comes to uploading stuff. And I don't want you getting in like any copyright claims or anything like that. So I'm being honest with you. I mean, like if this is another person's channel, just be careful with that stuff. Definitely work on some tags, especially, I mean, I know it's supposed to be clickbaity material, but you should work on some tags to work out that particular video. Let's see. Let's take a look at your Clash Royale. I like how you... Let me pause this. Let me pause this. Thank you. I like how you filled in the side this time, but then you still have this big empty space right here, so try to fill it in as much as possible. Definitely fill it in as much as possible. Let's see. Work on your tags. I'm gonna stick to that gun. Is like, just definitely work on your tags. Your tags are gonna be probably the most important thing to your channel to help your people find your videos. Also work on your description as well. Your description is a little lacking only because there is no description. So that's also important information that goes into your metadata. So that being said, and I also say be careful with the music that you're using, because the music that you're using is might have some copyright issues with it as well. I'm not sure if this wasn't live streamed. Okay, so the other thing I want to say is you should always have some form of commentary with gameplay. If it's straight gameplay, that's something you're going to want to do. Straight gameplay is very important for your channel in terms that it helps. Well, I mean, not straight gameplay, but the fact of commentary, because it helps you avoid anything that would fall underneath copyright. So, believe it or not, if you're not giving the type of if you're not giving anything that's going to be along the line of the what am I trying to say? Copyright. Yeah, if you're not giving commentary, you're not following anything underneath the Protection Act that would save you against copyright. So just keep that in mind as well. And that being said, I would have to say work on commentary if you can. So don't forget to talk to people too. Talking to people is very important. I see you did it here, but you're going to want to stretch this out a little bit because, as I said, it's not really fitting the whole thing. I like what you did, that you filled in the background, though. It makes it a little bit more interesting. But again, you wouldn't want to put your social media here because if they're watching this on your YouTube channel, they're going to find that. They should be able to find that in your description, but you didn't fill out your description. Commentary. What is commentary? Is that the question? Commentary is when you're talking. Commentary is when you're talking over a video. Like, the news would be considered commentary. The news would be considered commentary. When you watch people like Markiplier and PewDiePie, that's considered commentary. When someone's reporting on someone else's channel, that is considered commentary. Why did I have to delete the Twitter icon for the Twitter? Wait. Oh, the S. You have to delete the letter S from the HTTPS. So http://, and that's how he did it. Well, Jerf, it's probably because he has multiple accounts or he's subbing and unsubbing. That's two possibilities. But that being said, yeah, try to center this a little bit more and always offer commentary. How do I get it to pop up when someone subs? That usually I do that with Stream Buddy, I think that's what it's called, or StreamMate or something like that. Let me just double check. It's going to take it a second. I'm just double checking it. Streamlabs.com. That's what I do. I use streamlabs.com and I customized it so it would make that noise. Okay. So now you know. Okay, so that being said, let me go back to your main page here, my dude, my guy. All right, so I love the banner, but it just seems the content you're putting out is a little sporadic. You haven't really uploaded in the last 2 weeks. Try to upload more often, but try to find something to upload. Also, when you're doing video games, add commentary. When you make anything, always fill out the description. Always make a thumbnail, and always tag. That's going to be part of your metadata and help people find you. Fill out your about section a little more. I think I like no. You need to fill it out completely. Now I remember. It just says want to play with me, my ID, and then you just say this, but I don't even know what that is. Android, anyone could partner with Freedom, but I think you have to have like 10,000 subscribers. Not 10,000 subscribers. Sorry, I correct myself. I do apologize. 10,000 views. I believe that is the minimum amount for that. So that being anyone can become a part of Freedom. You just have to have 10,000 views. That's pretty much the only qualification. But that being said, don't forget to put your social media in your description. Don't forget to... There's a couple things I'm just saying. Don't forget. Yeah, 10K views. Commentary. Description. Tags. Thumbnails. Banner, just slightly alter. Get rid of the social media buttons on there. They won't... I can't click them. And keep your icon consistent with that. And then also keep your Twitter consistent with your channel. So that is my final recommendation to you. So that being said, I'm gonna wrap it up for today. I do thank you all very much for following, and I thank you very much for watching. If I hadn't gotten to you today, I do these streams on my personal channel every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard, and every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard on MGN. I implore you guys to all check those out. But I thank you guys very much for watching. I thank you all very much for following along. Thank you very much for sharing your channel with us, my dude. Just work on some of those things, Nebula, and I hope that definitely helps you out a bit. So you guys have been great. You guys have been fantastic. And as usual and as always, my friends, stay frosty and game on.